So good to
He's got 12.
Hello and welcome to the land of Prova. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition homebrewed adventure, and today we are back with Trauma Tuesday.
Not us.
Not us.
Veil of Shadows.
Veil of Shadows. That's what we're
So
doing.
excited. So very excited. So let's see. How can I mischaracterize last session to make everybody upset? It was a wonderful homecoming.
Yes, so wonderful.
Everybody was so excited to see you all.
Yeah, I got to see my family.
Got to see your
Wow!
That was dark and so
No!
good. I'm a little ashamed I didn't come up with that.
Don't forget about
yes.
the jewelry. Everybody got a gift.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Got a gift.
Gifts.
Nice
We got to
jewelry.
experience new cultures.
We experienced new culture. We assimilated.
We got to see, yeah.
There you go. There you
Virgil
go.
was quiet for the first half of the episode.
Virgil shut his mouth for
It
more
was
than 5
amazing.
seconds. It was so good.
Yeah.
Someone actually put a collar on Kishara and she...
This is true. This is true.
Dora
not
is still
kill them.
alive after that.
Dora survived.
For now.
Whispers were told in the dark. Yeah, a lot of great stuff was happening. Let's see, some of the more important details. There was a... I don't know how to phrase this.
Incorrect.
There was... incorrectly. As incorrectly as possible.
Yeah.
There was a invasion of some type way back when in Doors Past, which made him a little concerned that some of the safeguards he put up were now open because dumb people said, "Hey, look at that! Someone's hiding something here."
Yeah.
There must be something cool behind those bricked walls that say "Keep out."
Keep out, don't enter.
Do not enter at your own peril. And so there's been some of that sort of stuff happening, and so they still have a door that's open that leads to these areas that like bad things happen. I believe that you thought that they were what are they called? I want to say Remorazes or something like that.
Kuthric.
Kuthricks. There we go.
Yeah.
So what you thought they were Kuthricks and things, which are these spiderly...
They're like
Insect.
insect dinosaurs that dig in the ground and eat people.
There you go.
Super
That's
Yeah,
great.
but they have like a hive mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what killed Door's family way back when.
Yes.
So he was.
At least you thought that they were
So from
those
a
things.
wild shape perspective, how tragic would that
They're monstrosities. First, they're monstrosities. 2, it puts you to the bottom of the list.
There you go.
be? Where am I currently on the
If-
list?
I can't tell you. That will spoil where you are on the list depending on your reaction.
Oh my god.
Yes. Let's just say if you can turn into one, it's a bad sign. So, oh my gosh, that gets... Well,
Then I knew it didn't work.
table that one for later.
God.
So you guys were there. You guys fought off a group of like police kind of
Assholes.
guys that were just kind of invading these areas and kind of like oppressing the people.
Oppressing
Oppressing.
And so you guys defeated them, liberated the town. And now that there is a successor to this entire place, Dor has now taken a leadership role as the governor of this area,
Governor.
kind of a like. It's not really a governor, but it's like
The dwarven equivalent.
He's
like,
my dad.
like, you're like
He's
clan
just our-
leader.
he's our-
Ian would know this. Ian, what is the name of those people who like ran the homes in Strahd? Burgermaster.
Yeah. The Burger Masters.
Burgermaster.
You're a
A
burger
Burger Master.
I'm just thinking of a guy from McDonald's with that.
Oh my god.
Same kind of equivalence,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So yeah, you're the leader of this clan basically, and it's a clan of misfits. Like all the people from different other clans. None of their tattoos match up.
Cheap pig found family.
Yeah, so like misfits and all that kind of stuff.
I'm sure.
And revolutionaries, as it were.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys were doing that. You saw your daughter. One of the last moments in the last episode, you were looking down the hallway, and she was looking sad, looking further down into the hallways, where you would know that there is a Duragar homestead way further, way down. But she's like upset because your husband is also missing and hasn't shown himself, and there was a sense that Torga, your daughter, was thinking that maybe he's down there somewhere. Not ominously, but just down there in that general direction.
Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing ominous or wrong with that.
Ominous?
All your plots are so happy, Tom.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Don't you remember the orphans?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they never made it to that town.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't.
Just-
All about
Give me reasons to be
Harry
worse. I'm begging.
I've worked so hard to rehabilitate
Undo
Virgil.
everything the door has done. Make Virgil worse.
You're such a great father. All your children are dead.
All your children, they're dead.
You were a great
You
father.
were a great
Turn away.
Uh,
It's a gray area.
It's a great area.
So, anyways, yes. No, that didn't happen. Don't worry. They're safe and sound.
To your knowledge.
For now, anyways.
Oh god.
Yeah. So all that happened. You guys spent the night in the like the governor's place, and you're waking up the next morning, and you guys are discussing what you guys want to do. Last time we talked about splitting the party, at which
Yes.
point the DM was like, "I'm not sad.
I'm not
I was
sad.
stoked."
It's the best plan.
It is objectively the best plan.
Yes,
Just don't
absolutely.
think about it too much.
Don't think. I know how this game works. I know the rules of this game. Objectively, it's the best plan.
Exactly. Split the party.
What could possibly go wrong?
Don't ask questions we don't want answers.
At the moment, it's a B+ plan to door.
It is.
That's
It's
right.
a B
That's
plus
right.
plan.
Yeah.
And
What's
that
the
passes.
A+ plan?
Right now,
is
the
Leaving,
A+ plan.
turning around, going home.
No, the A+ plan is getting Virgil to go with the sneaking team. That's the A+ plan. But
Oh.
because
I
Door's
mean, it
already
really
accepted.
Let's see how this turns out, shall we?
Door's already accepted Virgil's help.
We're trying to do a sneaky plan without the rogue.
Yeah, exactly.
The rogue wanted to go with you, but
That
this guy's
is
going
a
off
good
to
point.
die, and I'm not letting that happen.
Oh,
But also,
man.
I don't feel like we're sneaking. We're just going in the
You're just
underground
going. Yes, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Like, we're
think
not
a lot
stealthing.
of stealth
We're
Hopefully-
stealthing by comparison.
by comparison.
Yeah,
Well,
but
there's
yeah,
gonna be so
not
much
by
commotion in the
definition.
war room
Yeah.
that you're gonna be sneaking by comparison.
Yeah.
By not going through the front door, we are sneaking.
It's
Yes.
the perfect plan.
It is a flawless plan, actually. No flaws. None. None that will be exploited at all.
None.
None.
Absolutely none.
Where's the last place they'll be looking for us? Somewhere we're not supposed to be.
Exactly. They're gonna look right where we're
The restricted
supposed to be.
area.
The restricted section.
Now, as far as the people in the capital know, they have no idea we are there.
That is true.
That is very true.
That is true.
They have no reason to come to my hold at the moment. They have no reason to like prepare for.
And you
Yeah.
two are supposed to be dead because you were sacrifices.
Yeah.
People assume you're dead.
So
They don't know about you. They don't know about me.
There'd be
Oh,
no
yes.
like reporting of like outsiders because they think they are dead on the mountain.
Yeah.
Wait, how did
Oh,
you get in on
yeah.
that?
Rat.
All right.
Oh.
Rat.
Yes.
But
Um,
also, you have like 30 days where you don't have to report. And you are choosing to walk in the front door and say, look here,
What's up?
bitches.
That
What's
is
up?
true. That
I'm
is
here.
true. That is true.
You're in the wrong. Like, you're creating a distraction that I don't know that we need.
That is true.
Like,
I think it's
Yeah.
multifaceted for Dora. Dora.
Noah understands that.
Yes, Dora is like, I need to save my people.
Yeah.
I get that.
Let my
and
people go.
We're just rolling with it.
Yeah,
But
Noah understands that the best thing to do would be to sneak into capital, take the shard, and go.
leave.
However, I have to trust that Dora knows best.
Yeah.
I
What
know
would
Dor.
Dor
I've
do?
known Dor for a while. Dor doesn't know best.
So
I
I think
think
on
it
that
is.
note, Dor would know.
Best.
No. So like the insurrection that happened in your homeland.
Yeah.
There is this like kind of like grayish area where it falls under where it says that the mayor of a town can protect their lands from other dwarves who are invading.
Mm-hmm.
So there is kind of like a very loose kind of a law that says you could what you did was legal.
Yeah. Well, what I'm
But
going
technically you were never the governor until after that event.
to do. Yeah.
And you still did murder some dwarves, which means now there's so when you look at it from one perspective,
Yeah.
it was totally legal. If you look from the other perspective, it's like that's not legal at all. So it's
When I go to the council, they will not know those guards are dead.
They won't.
So it will be legal when I speak.
yes, that
I will
is
have legal claim for like until they invade.
Until they
yeah.
invade.
there are no bodies.
And how are
There
they,
are no bodies.
how are they gonna trace it back to us?
They won't.
They won't. There's no bodies.
That's right. How would they know? How would they know? How would they know?
They're gonna know.
Truth.
They're
All
gonna know.
it takes is one cast of Zone of Truth, and then they'll know.
Oh look, now they know. That's
look,
how they
they
know.
know.
I feel like all they have to do is ask Dor, and he'll be like,
They'll be like, yeah, I killed him. Yeah, I killed him.
I killed them all.
I killed him.
No, Dor probably say something like, "I killed no dwarves." Because he considers them less than dwarves.
They're less than
Because
dwarves.
they forsook
Yeah.
the Forge Father.
Yeah.
So it would be truth to door.
Loopholes.
Loopholes! Loopholes!
Did you kill our guards? I killed no dwarf.
I killed
What
no
about our
dwarves.
guards?
I don't know. I killed no dwarves. I committed no crime.
I'm not a crook.
I'm not a crook. I'm not a crook.
You gotta do this when you do it, though.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go die.
Yes.
Okay, so where we open up, it's early mornings. You guys are all waking up. There's nice food. You guys have discovered the sword.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, your sword.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do? We're picked up.
Die.
Oh, you have new armor, by the way,
Plate
Oh, yeah.
armor, AC
Plate
18.
armor.
Wow, that's cool.
with your
shield?
insignia on there and
Yeah.
everything.
That
So I
makes
can be
it
protected
funny.
while showing off my crest.
Absolutely.
Does it have a little like special patch for being mayor of
Little ribbon.
Doorland?
Does it?
Um,
I imagine it would more just be like maybe like extra trim. Maybe
yeah. Let's just go and say I didn't think about that, but absolutely, it would definitely have some kind of like an insignia saying that he is the mayor of this town. Which means
So-
if anybody else were to wear this, they would get executed on the spot.
Yeah.
Let me put it on.
But you can wear it because you're the mayor.
I am the mayor.
This is my land.
Since he's a gnome, does he have any of the bling now?
The
So,
bling.
The black diamond things?
No, you're broke.
Yeah. even before Dora left, they were like a poorer providence of the dwarf land.
Yeah,
Okay.
and everything here has been scavenged and everything else, so there's
Yeah,
nothing.
no, it's
So we gotta kill somebody to take it off the body.
I vote
Yeah.
Tyreen. Let's go.
All right, so
that is
all
not
this
far
stuff.
off from my plan.
Let's go take all his stuff.
what do you guys want to do?
We must prepare for the journey. Dor, at that he's going to make your peace, get your stuff ready. I will be back. And he's gonna go and walk out to go. I'm
I'm gonna
meet
trip
with the
him
old
as he
guard.
goes.
Dor understands.
So yeah, she meet up with the old guard. They're just, it's almost like a point of nostalgia. Like you haven't seen guards in these specific spots guarding the manor, guarding the town, and you didn't even command them. They just immediately, the old guard of the city, just automatically took these spots and started organizing themselves. And it's like the city is back and it's alive. It's you feel like almost like if you were to walk home, maybe Dallin and Torga would be there, but
I'm not gonna try.
they're not going to be there. But it feels like that. Like your home is back and it's alive.
If I did not have people depending on me, I absolutely would go check.
We've been here for 10 minutes. Not gonna cry.
There are like 7 of them, you said, right?
Yes.
Of like the proper warriors, not just like militia.
Yes. So the proper warriors, you would guess as far as like D&D knowledge and stuff, metagaming probably about level 15s. They were the ones in the front, the old watchers of the elevator, basically, right? They would be there protecting that, checking credentials, but they were all fired because they didn't.
They were
leave.
loyal.
Yeah, they were loyal to the real dwarven community and didn't fall into the whole Tyreen situation. So, yeah.
So I'm going to, as I walk to them, my kin,
My lord.
the plan has changed. We are going to go pledge our case to the council.
You see, like, two of them, like, give each other looks like, we're with you, my lord.
I have not. You are the last proper warriors of this place. You are the most skilled warriors in this place. I know this to be true. I have not told you. Morden is fighting a divine war, a holy war. It's where I have been all these years. We came here not knowing of the toil of these lands, but to retrieve a holy artifact, to keep it out of evil hands. And at the moment, it is in the hands of the usurper.
And you see they are like totally on board with everything you're saying.
So, we are going to go to plead our case, but most importantly, we are going to divide and conquer. Myself and 3 volunteers are going to join me in the War Council, and we are going to declare secession and challenge Tyreen directly.
Only 4, my lord. I know that there'll be grievances with the other warriors not to be with your side.
I'm aware, but the remainder have a much more important mission. I know it is hard to believe, but there is a much more important mission.
to go to the council and to challenge. Very well. We shall put together a contest to see who it is that shall be joining you.
Of course, but before we do that, those who will not be joining me, I ask that you join my companions. While we declare our intentions at the council, the rest will be going into the back, so to say. They are going to eliminate any unfaithful that cross your way while we are making our scene in the war room, and you will retrieve this artifact. The three that accompany me, the weight of the Dwarven Kingdom rests on your shoulders. The four that do not, that accompany my companions, the weight of the material plane rests on your shoulders.
No pressure.
No pressure.
So, if you
Very
do
well.
not, if you do not accompany me, there is still much honor, much glory to be had.
And they kind of look at each other and say, those who go not with you, it's more subtle work that they might be doing, yes?
Subtle in
More-
comparison.
They kind of look at each other. Cora should go with them. Yes, absolutely, Cora. Yeah.
Good.
Cora might not look like much, but to tell the truth, she has killed more than her fair share.
There's more than one way to wage a war.
Oh, yes.
But, more importantly, the three that accompany me, that might be your last day here. Your last day alive.
To die for a good cause. Is that not the dwarven dream?
That is!
There
He's
we go.
he's going to go around like back slaps, arm clasps as he gives his pep talk.
Oh yeah, they are on fire, ready to
Oh, yeah.
start moving forward.
Doors on.
We will convene with each other and decide who will be the honored dead to go with you.
Of course. Let me know when you have decided. I trust you will make the best decision.
Absolutely. And so they all go off and they all start talking. They seem like rounding up on each other. And you see they're like super excited. Maybe a little too excited, actually.
My people!
Like when you let them out, you let them run and we're like, ooh, maybe I don't know, we're just rolling them back a little bit. But you're like, nope, it's too late now. They are, you see some of them like taking off like armor and stuff. Like, yeah, we're going to have a competition, baby.
I would expect nothing less from my chosen dwarves.
Absolutely.
Some flavor on the contest. So how are they competing? What is the dwarven way?
I imagine it's a tie between like wrestling. Normally there'd be a beer contest, but like rations are low, so it's only like 2 beers a day for everyone. So it's probably mostly like wrestling, strength contests, endurance contests, stuff like that.
So you've seen the slapping contest, yes?
How many punches can you take to the face before you
Dwarves
pass
don't
out?
slap.
Dwarves don't slap.
It's like boxing, but take out any sort of dodging or defense.
Yeah, you just stand there until one of you's not
You
done.
dodge, you lose.
Yeah, only cowards dodge.
Forfeit everything, you be shamed and go
Yeah.
into the abyss. Yeah, so they just stand there and the other one just, they even get a running start. And just, as much as they possibly can. And then they just keep going until one of them can't do it anymore.
I love it.
No healers, no nothing.
Nice.
Just raw dwarves on
We're
people.
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
so safe.
Yeah.
Great plan, guys.
So I would like to grab. I would like to find Walbert, and I would like to ask her to join me in the manor.
So Walbert is an older dwarven woman, kind of getting gray in the hair and stuff. But she's like watching all these young, very strong dwarves heading off to competition, and she's
Yeah.
like, "Do I have to go?"
We shall
Are you
reconvene
sure?
in the
'Cause-
afternoon.
I know, but they're
Door's gonna look. He's going to. I will grab my companions. We'll meet you here.
very well. And so she just, like, it's a good seat, man. You're like, all right, let's watch this. This is gonna be good.
Okay. So Door is going to go back to the manor. He's now fired up. But he does enjoy the sight of buff dwarven men.
Yes.
He's going to
Yes.
he's going to slam the doors open. My companions,
Jesus
come with me.
Christ. Okay, you're feeling better. Good to know.
Yes, of course. There are many things to attend to, many plans to make.
Well, I thought we made the plan.
More plans. I thought you like plans.
We never make
Plans,
plans.
unplans.
We have to clue everyone in. Walbert
Oh.
deserves to know.
Oh.
Okay.
Why?
She is my successor, of course.
What?
I will tell her this in the meeting. Don't spoil it.
Oh. Okay.
No spoilers, but
And why can't she come here?
There's a competition going. We shall spectate while we plan.
The dwarf competition.
Yes, for how the division goes.
what kind of competition?
Wrestling, of course. Come, dwarven wrestling.
Can we compete? I know I'm not a dwarf, but
I want
It
to
is
like-
it is an odd number.
Can I fight you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think we lost the plot, guys.
It'll be good for morale. For
Strong
everyone's morale.
dwarves all beating the hell out of each other. Like side quest.
Guys, you're going to war, right? You gotta fight every time.
Kashar's
These are
I
important.
have some
You've never
grievances.
been.
You've never been to a dwarven anything.
We shall rectify that immediately.
I'm so thrilled.
Yes. And you will have your chance for how we got him.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, so you guys all go out to watch the spectation and talk
Yes.
to.
Talk business.
Yeah, so you get out there and they're already going, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all the 15 are fighting for this position to go and die with you at the main
Is it
capital.
like all 15 fighting at the same time?
No. They're all taking turns.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. Kind of like
And,
taking
like,
the
They're
hill,
just in
I
a big
imagine.
circle taking. Boom!
I was thinking like mosh
Punch your
pile kind
neighbor.
of thing.
Started up here.
Guy to the right just
Yeah, you're watching these guys, and every time they hit, like you can almost feel like the stones aching. Like they're not holding back anything.
I am loving this.
Yeah.
They are just tearing into each other, like pah! And these like they would think they would be rooted into the ground. They are so strong, and they're smashing each other. And you're like, if that was me, I would be dead.
Maybe
that would
it's
be
better
it.
to watch.
50 hit points. I think that's what that was. And like they're just still standing there. "Ugh!" And you see them, they're like walking around like, yeah, I did it. I took that hit. But like in their eyes, you can see that they're crying.
Like there's water. They're like limping a little bit.
Got it, there we go. And now it's my turn. I'm going to kill them. And so they're they take these runnings, just tearing at these guys. The thing that is the most impressive, I would think, from your perspectives, would be the fact that these other dwarves waiting for these punches are just excited about being hit with this mountain running towards them, trying to kill them, and they're just like, yeah! So yeah, it's a very big spectacle.
I imagine dwarven sport is like rugby without the ball.
No ball, no nothing.
Turf.
Yes.
I assume that if you don't want everyone here to die, after they finish whatever they're doing, we're going to wait a day.
Of course. We'll leave tomorrow morning, but there's planning to do. Of course. Much planning.
So yeah, they're going at it. One dwarf seems to be taking more of the, winning more and more of the competition. And by the way, the ones who are the losers are the ones who make any noise.
Yeah.
So they're smashing each other like.
The only thing you really hear is like the flesh on flesh, the
Yes,
stones
just
crashing.
It's like the icky laugh challenge, but much
Yeah.
worse.
Yes.
If you cry out in pain, you lose.
Yeah.
There you go, yeah. And so one of them gets smashed really hard, and he accidentally passes wind. They're like, "That's it!
That counts. That counts.
I don't count! I didn't cry! It was involuntary!" And I'm like, "No, you're out. That's it. You're out of it." So Tharnak is definitely one of the main winners. He wins first place.
Nice.
And so he goes and sits next to you and is like, "I look forward to dying alongside you."
Ooh, steamy.
I look forward to dying alongside you.
Muscles on muscles on muscles.
I would like to give this
just-
man a chest bump.
Yeah. He doesn't do it very hard, and you're like, "Oh, he's tender." Yeah. He's still holding on, but
You said.
he breathed on this guy wrong. He's gonna die.
Poor Virgil.
I
This was a political mission.
There you
This
go.
is dwarven politics.
Dwarven politics at its best.
We got a bunch of martyrs here. You're planning on dying?
Yeah.
That's
The whole town is planning on never seeing light of day.
We're dwarves. We don't like sunlight.
I don't like sunlight.
So they're just going at it. That's a little loud. Eventually, your main your main dwarves are with you.
Yes.
Tharnak is definitely the clear leader of the group, and you've got 2 others with you as well. At which point they bring over some of the other dwarves, and they are the ones who are going to go with your second group.
Yes.
Among them is a very, very young, looks like she's 8.
In dwarf terms or human terms?
Like in dwarf terms. Like she's super young. And she just kind of comes up to you. And at first you're like taking her to be just like, oh, maybe it's like one of the kids of like one of these other main warriors. But you notice really quickly that the other main 15 warriors are all giving her respect in a way that only warriors give each other respect.
Is this Cora?
This is Cora. As she makes her way over to you and puts out her hand. She's looking like straight up at you, basically. She's at your knees. She's smaller than a hobbit at this point. She's like...
Clasp. Not handshake, I like that arm clasp.
And very frail, very, very, not very strong whatsoever. She's like, I look forward to dying alongside your crew.
No.
Is this in common or Dorish?
Dorish.
Damn it.
Okay.
We know nothing.
We're just sitting here watching this, like, oh, look at that. Maybe that's his daughter or something. I don't know.
Cora.
Xanadar's trying to like memorize.
She doesn't know any
phrase
better.
Yeah.
So he can greet the dwarves.
I look forward to dying alongside you.
It's like when you learn Ola, and that's the only thing
I look forward to dying with you. I look forward to
I look forward to dying with you.
That's how he thinks they say hi.
Honestly, it probably would work.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's a major respect right there.
Yeah.
Cora, you have one of the harder jobs of this mission. You are not to die for Moradin, you are to live for Moradin, you are to fight for Moradin. It's much harder than dying. And I trust that you will fill it like a true warrior.
Oh, yes.
Respect.
Yep. And then she hands you your mace back to you. That she had no idea she stole from you. As a thief, you're like, I didn't even see her do that.
Yeah, I'm like, what the
The mace
fuck?
is like twice as big as she is,
Yeah.
and she like hands it back to you.
It's
She's
not a
like,
mace, it's a warhammer.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's that?
It's Cora, she will be accompanying you.
What? No. No.
Yes. Well, not you, it's accompanying the others.
No.
She's a warrior.
She's small.
Yes.
I assume that means young.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
A dwarf can't have
No.
dwarfism?
Double dwarf? Dwarf square.
Can she
Sword
fight?
squared.
Yes, of course.
She goes
Then
down the
she's
line
in.
and like shakes everybody's hands.
I look forward to dying with you.
No.
She looks at you like, yeah,
No.
all right, my kind of people.
No. We don't bring children to war.
Hey, if she can fight, she's fine.
No.
Don't
She
worry.
comes right up to you again, and she's like, with you, she's like,
Yes,
Yeah.
Virgil's freaking talk.
and she puts out her hand towards you. And she shakes your hand.
No.
Since you are also a thief.
Oh yeah.
See what she steals from
It's
you.
gonna be a tough roll
What'd
for
she
you.
steal from me?
Yeah, so let's do a
Your
perception
dignity.
check.
All the money
You know what?
for the
I'll give you
orphan.
advantage on this.
Oh, God.
21.
Ooh.
Excellent. What do you have on you?
He's got
What's one of the largest things on you?
the largest
Probably
things.
your bow, right?
Bow is definitely his quiver full of arrows. He's finger full
Excellent.
of rings.
So she shakes your hand, and then you just
Everything.
turn back over here and talk to your friend.
No. What? No.
And
She
then
is
the
going
rest
with
of you
the B
here are
team.
like
The B team is not in the business of dying.
Dong, dong, dong. You look back around and she has your bow, and she's like messing with it, trying to get like the weight of it, and she's like,
Just dry firing it. real
Not holding
quick.
it like this. Like a great bow.
yeah, and she's like, it's not very strong.
Who are you?
I
Who
like
are you?
this
Where did you
girl.
come from? Who taught you?
Virgil.
Can I see one of your arrows?
Yeah, shoot it that way.
She
No.
gets it and she draws back further than you've drawn back.
Woo!
And she, it's like behind her, right? As she lets it go, swings right past her face, and she hits a target that is super small.
No.
And she's like, It's like for babies. And she
I
hands it back
like
and
you.
walks away.
We got the best one.
You're my new best
No.
friend. Come back. I love
No.
you. You're so amazing.
Now it's for a
level
different reason.
24. You're
This is not.
Does she
This
read
is not.
comment?
Yes, she does.
Cool, so we
Normal
can't
rules
communicate
apply
to
for
her.
survival.
I'm gonna catch up with her and be like, oh my god, you are
No,
so amazing. I
thanks.
love you. And then instantly, if you ever touch my axe, I will kill you.
She's threatening
But
children.
I
against
love
them
you.
right
You
now.
are
It's
so
your fault.
adorable. You're so. I just love
This
that.
one can
Oh, it's
take
such a good one. Don't touch the axe.
She's a baby.
I love it. And the book is
You
so
are concerned
good.
for her safety.
I'm just
No.
gonna walk up and be like, firm boundaries, right? Yeah. So, anyways, this is Kashari. You met her earlier. This is normal. Don't wake her up. Whoever wakes her up, she hates for the day.
I like cats.
Whatever you
I
want,
like
Dora.
cats.
Whatever
I
you
had a
want.
cat.
Did you?
Yeah.
Here, you can pet me.
Woo! So she's all
If
excited.
you are concerned with her safety, you may join the B team.
Are
Do
you
you know where we're
gaslighting me right
going?
now?
Like, have you been down?
No, I don't know where that
This
is.
tunnel?
Are we going down? I've never been down before.
I'm going.
I've
We're
been
going-
up a few times.
We're going.
I've
under
even
the main
seen
city.
the sun.
No way.
I did.
I did
Oh,
not see
you
the
have
sun until I
I
was
saw
70.
it. My friend says that she thinks I'm a liar, but I'm not. I saw it, and it was amazing, and it was big, and it was bright, and it hurt my eyes
Did you look into it?
a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Did you see spots afterwards?
I did.
Do you
Yeah.
have parents, family?
No, they're dead.
Same. Okay, cool. Same.
I
I don't
more
actually know.
reason why it's fine that she joins us.
What the fuck? I'm sorry. What? No.
I mean,
You get the sense that some of the other guards, like the main guards who won the competition, are kind of laughing.
You got a fucking problem?
She's not young. She just looks really young. She plays it to her advantage. But wouldn't you also? Didn't you discredit her because she looks so young?
wait,
I don't know. what
Cora,
you're talking
how old
about.
are you?
I've never done that. in my
She
life.
looks at you and gives you daggers.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just like,
A lady never tells.
She's actually like the oldest dwarf ever.
You-
She
so-
just found the fountain of youth.
Comparable to Dora's age at 120.
We used to have arguments over how old she was until she found out we were having arguments, and then she beat the hell out of one of us. So yeah,
So, anywhere from young, like 29 to 150, who knows?
I would give you my guess, but she's looking at me.
I'm gonna look her straight in the eye. 36.
She's gonna
And
touch
she
your
just
axe.
walks away. I don't like cats. And she just keeps walking away.
I'm gonna look at the guard and be like, that's how it's done. Just walk.
Yes, Virgin.
You better check for your axe. Is it
She
still
can
there?
come.
Is my axe still there?
The B team
Yes,
is not
your axe is
used
still
in
there.
mining.
Oh, she would have died.
What about your
There's just a
darts?
Your
large
blow
like,
gun is gone.
streak where there's
Or
no
your darts
fur.
are gone.
Wait, are they really though?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she got them.
She can come. She can come. But she comes back
Of course.
because it was too far.
You know, she might
Just
not.
While
though.
while
You know,
while
You
they're
know,
having
if
this
you came with
conversation,
us, Virgil, you could protect her.
There are a lot of
yourself.
accidents that happen. I mean, it's down.
No
You're always down
accidents
to
are happening.
sacrifice the
No,
children.
no
Every time.
accidents.
She's
No
not a child.
accidents are happening.
She's not a child. Though.
But on the off chance that she is, I think she might be a genius.
Hey, I
but
just established
dwarf's
she's
like-
36.
I would like. I'm gonna
I
pull.
would love for her to come at me.
While they're
He's-
having.
he's got his back to her, and he's like,
Whatever the case may be.
Virgil.
What?
May I speak to you?
Yes, of course. What do you want?
Virgil.
What?
I need you to make me an oath.
We're now multi-classing into paladin.
Oh, the devotion! Let's go, baby!
I second the mission.
No.
Swear it.
No. Bullshit. I don't make oaths, okay? It doesn't work out ever.
What of a wager then?
What do you want to bet? Okay. What do you want to bet?
My life.
Shit. That escalated quickly.
Or
Your promise.
not second. because...
Virgil, we both heard the prophecy.
Look, I know that you're like the
Virgil.
God's #1 guy or whatever, but,
Virgil,
but what?
That is the point. I have lived as long as I've had. I told you this. I've lived as long as I had because the gods are not done with me yet. I hear this prophecy and I wonder if this is the last act of service that I can do for them.
What about what you can do for us? What about the rest of the shards? What about the end of the story? What about us?
I do not know if there are many uses of a martyr. I believe that might be more useful than me as a living person.
I think this group has had enough martyrs and enough dead people and enough people that just leave. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Okay? I don't give a shit about the prophecy. I don't give a shit about the gods. I don't care what happens. We're all walking into this and you're all walking out of it. Shards be damned.
Virgil.
What?
We do not get all of the shards. If we fail on our mission, there will be no world to walk back to. I need someone that I know. I need as many people that I know I can trust to see this mission through. Virgil, I count you as one of those people I trust.
Maybe that was your first mistake. I'm gonna go with you because somebody should walk into there that gives a fuck if you walk out or not, but I'm not making a stupid fucking promise because no.
I understand. And Dora's gonna go back to the... Wellbird.
Yes.
Oh, I did not
You can see
know
she's
that.
like, oh, yes.
This mission has many dangers for those who go to the War Council.
Oh, yeah.
Should I not return... This is all in Dwarves, by the way.
No.
Should I not return, I would wish that you would take charge in my stead. I wish to name you as my formal successor, heir to Kultorum. I need someone I can trust.
To invite me into your clan in this manner is... I am truly honored. Yes, I will make the arrangements.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
be talking
Robert.
with Xanadar in August. What do you think they're saying over there?
Do they speak
And
Dwarvish?
then I'm gonna have you ever seen that game on Whose Line Is It Anyways where they mute out the sound?
Yes.
Yeah, and they make voices for them. I'm gonna start making a voice for Dor, and you do the lady, okay?
Oh my god.
I like to wear underpants.
Me too, but mine are made of metal.
Very nice.
Oh.
Would you like a pair?
Leave it to the more successful A team.
Awesome.
Incredible.
So great. And it seems to match up perfectly. Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah.
Iron
It's kind of hard to
underpants.
tell, at least for Dora, because you can't see his lip through the beard, so you can really make him say anything.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, yeah. That's even better.
My underpants have hearts on them.
Oh my gosh. So she bows away and she goes off. You would know that by making her successor, basically you're inviting her into your clan, which is a very prestigious thing. Clan names and clan families are extremely just important to the dwarven community. So she's going off to find a cleric who can change her tattoo into your name. And so she's going off to do that.
Dora is very happy that he is no longer the last priest of Kultorum.
Yeah. Yeah, your whole lineage now is continuing on through them.
No longer dies with him.
So
Yeah.
since you adopted her, does that make her your daughter?
No, more like grandfather
Like
being
aunt.
grandmother.
Yeah. But she's just.
I've adopted her as my elder, if that makes sense.
You are not
You're my grandma
You're my
now.
grandma now.
I love our forced families.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
It's
where we
called
go.
found family. We found them. We picked them up.
Strangely enough, in the dwarven communities, it's not the blood that ties families; it's the allegiances that tie families. So you'll have people who will take on other people's names to carry on their legacies. You see that a lot with the warriors and things. The warriors will hold up the honor of their predecessors by taking on their clans and protecting their clans. And so that is the lineages that come through. It's never necessarily through blood. Although blood, it's the most common, but like it's a very prestigious thing though to take on another clan's name.
So Dora's never been to the capital personally.
Mhm.
Would there be any? This place was ransacked, but are there any records of like capital? Well, there'd be no maps. Never mind. No maps in the dwarven place. I just remembered.
Yes. No maps, but you would definitely know the way just because, like, every dwarf knows the way to the capital. They've been told 1.5 million times how to get to the capital. And the
Half
capital,
our bedtime stories are like map quest directions.
Map quest
yes.
directions.
That's our favorite stories at night. Tell me how to get to the capital. That's what I fall asleep to at night. You would know that the capital is one of the most amazing spaces. That the actual capital itself is, it's almost like a hollowed out space, an enormously hollowed out space that actually has a ray of light that comes from the top of the mountain that shines down onto the capital itself. Small amount of light, but enough to make
Enough
a
to
very
stand
big
out.
statement. And the dwarven city itself, the dwarven capital, is actually like a cake. It's like layers upon layers upon layers, all the way to the very center. And just a marvel. So, Minas Tirith is actually a really great example of that kind of a city.
But
But it's
underground.
all underground within this big cavity.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's like a castle within the mountain. So, yeah. And you would have seen 1.5 million drawings of it before in your childhood, so you would know it very well, even though you've never been there. Yeah, so what do you guys want to do?
So that cavern, I might be making it up, but did you mention that we know it leads under the capital? Is that something we know?
Yeah.
Yes, so you would know that the cavern that it goes down does not necessarily lead to the capital. Like you can go that direction for a while, but eventually you're going to have to go up to get to the capital, and then they're going to have to go down. You're not sure how far down, but you would imagine that it's probably like a day's journey going up.
That's better than walking through the front door, I think. So I will gather my companions in common this time.
Okay.
Of course, we will not go in through the front door. I know of a cavern. It will allow us to sneak in, not through the back, but through the side. Myself and my chosen retinue, Virgil included, will walk brazenly through the halls to the War Council to make our case, cause a distraction. The rest of you, I wish I had maps to give you. There are no maps of the capital. There are no maps of any of these lands. But it will be up to you to find Tyrene's inner sanctum. I know it is hard to ask of non-dwarves. You don't know these lands. But
Well, we're
August.
bringing like
I was
16
gonna-
dwarves
yeah.
with
Yeah.
us, aren't we?
Will
Oh,
they-
fair. Yeah.
Will they'll know the way?
I hope they know, like, a general
To the capital,
direction.
maybe not to the inner sanctum, but
They'll have an idea, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
better than just going blind. August, once in the capital, do you believe you can find the shard where it lies?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Do
good.
we know for sure that this is the next one? Like,
Yes.
For
Yes.
sure, for sure?
For sure,
100%.
100%.
I feel
for
like
sure.
it was numbered
They
It
were
was
at
numbered.
one point.
They were
Yeah, we
numbered.
saw it like flash out, and the one that flashed up next was the dwarf
This
one.
one.
Okay.
So we
'Cause
know
I know
for a
that there's
fact.
one
In
north
the-
of us,
in
so I was
the-
like,
Yeah.
are we sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing up the graphic.
Sort of.
I don't know why I
Itty
grayed out.
bitty mini graphic.
Mm-hmm.
It's itty bitty.
We got numbers.
Well,
Just imagine a mirror
it's there.
behind that.
Imagine a mirror.
Hey!
There we go.
That was really weird.
Yeah, we saw the vision from number 3.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
the one that the dwarf has.
Okay.
Yes, number 1 is the shard that you guys currently have.
Yeah.
2 is the one you guys
I don't know.
lost.
That's what
Like,
we
7
lost.
is
Seven's
where we
on-
tried to
I'm not
skip
sure
to.
how I
Yeah,
Yeah.
7 is the one in
It's really
college.
fucking big for
Yeah.
a knife.
Mm-hmm.
Magic.
Yeah.
Magic.
Okay.
I do have a favor to ask of you 3. I fully expect this Tyrene to be in the War Council. If he is not, if he is in his inner sanctum, I ask that you make him suffer.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't just kill him, make him suffer.
Did you not see us cut a man in half? And then beat another man with that severed man?
Kashara, we are good friends. I ask for more.
Oh,
Oh.
we're about to get creative.
Yes, please.
You know what? I got some ideas.
Thank
Leave
you.
it to me. I got it.
can't we can heat up his metal underpants.
No,
What?
what?
I mean, that's a little bit. That's a little bit more PG than I was thinking. I don't know if you want to hear my. I was like, we could spill his intestines out like a little hot dog thing, you know,
That'd
and
be
then
nice.
like, yeah, you know,
Yeah, it,
pull him out through his mouth or something, make him
that
taste
would
him.
work.
Were you
Yeah.
not hugged enough as a child?
Considering my entire family was slaughtered for their furs.
So no. Okay. No would have been
I'm
fine.
saying we could do a little weenie roast too.
Okay.
I think we can handle this.
We got you.
So I will call out to the whole retinue. We shall leave in the morning. Everyone make your preparations.
All right. Anything else anybody want to do during the night?
Dor just gave Kashara permission to unleash her inner demons.
Oh my
So
gosh,
what's
yes.
your
Jordan
stance on
give
the
permission to
Geneva
ask.
Convention in this world?
Geneva?
I don't know.
I don't know this.
There is no land of
It's
Geneva.
not Geneva.
What are you talking about?
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be
we're
called the
already
Tyrene Convention after we
Wanted
commit these
criminals
crimes.
I
with
know,
Azure
right?
Mount.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just lean into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's embrace
be-
the
We've
terrorism.
lost our moral center, so
We
Yeah.
are terrorists now.
Yeah.
I'm already wanted. It's
She comes
fine.
back, we're all
Actually, that's kind of true. You're kind of terrorists.
We are, by definition, terrorists.
Even
in
more
the
so
eyes of the
after the events of not
Of
tomorrow, but
this?
the day after. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
Literally
We-
usurping the reigning.
we are literally
Command.
terrorists, domestic terrorists.
I like it.
Mhm.
I'm happy with this.
So the
Right, we're
Empire of
foreign terrorists.
Tyrene.
Y'all are foreign
This is a
terrorists.
I am
different
foreign
kingdom than
terrorists, yes.
Azure Mount. We're wanted in Azure Mount.
We're about to be
Do
one.
they have like reciprocity between the kingdoms?
Are they gonna just hand us over to Azure Mountain? They're dwarves. They're gonna kill us. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna
I
sacrifice
don't think dwarves
us.
play nice.
They're
with
gonna
anyone
hang
that's
us
not
by
a
the
dwarf.
fire
Yeah.
hose from Gade.
Tyrene is its own, or the Empire of Tyrene is very its own thing. Kingdom of Verdania is not on good speaking terms with Azure Mount.
Let's go to Fratania.
Yeah.
Let's just stay there.
I mean, wasn't that where we were at? Is
Yeah,
it
you guys were in-
Adwood in
Yeah,
Verdun?
yeah.
You guys were down here in Ravenwood and that kind
Yeah,
of
but
stuff.
I think you're wanted in Adwood or something, right?
We don't talk about the things that are going on.
Money
But
is
yes,
money.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Virgil is definitely
wanted.
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 That's
We're all
right.
wanted
It is
in one.
not an
That's
incorrect
good.
statement to say
There you
that.
go.
Wait, I have
That's very
a
true.
clarification question.
Yeah.
So Tyrene is a god.
No, he's
No,
a saint.
he's
He's
a
like
saint.
he's
He's
more
a
like a
saint.
Saint Paul type
Yeah.
person, not a Jesus or a god.
Okay, so is he like actually a saint, or is he posing, or is someone posing like,
So
using
in
him?
dwarven history, Tyrene was like a proper saint. Like he cried the tears of Tyrene, and that made the mountains that no one could
Yeah.
pass over.
But
So he
someone's-
died like centuries ago.
But
So
someone's
we
using
were
his name.
pretending to
That's
like,
what we
Tyrene back from
believe.
the dead.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's
good.
one of two things happens. Either it's an usurper who is like disguising self or something, pretending to be Tyrene,
But he
in which
looks
case
like-
Dor's gonna kill him, or it's actually Tyrene, in which case Dor's gonna kill him, send him to war.
In which case, so it doesn't matter which is the correct, but I did pitch, what if he's actually Tyrene? So
Was he
could
evil?
be. No,
No, Tyrene was
No.
a cool dude
So why
But-
do you want to kill him?
because this isn't Tyrene.
people get
Because he's
possessed.
acting evil.
Yeah,
That
because
is true.
there's
Because
a
he's
lot
got
of
a cult
there's a lot of
following.
extra.
He's got a cold. He's
lot
doing
of
bad,
extra-
bad,
Yeah.
bad,
They
bad,
have
bad.
forsaken Moradin.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
okay, all right.
The
Thank
storyline
you.
of the original Tyrene is like the mountains were there to protect, so he's a protector.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is it's all about protection. In fact, he even was named as a protector of the orcs, who are like the northern section of the Empire of Tyrene. But now this new Tyrene is running around saying, you know, it's only us, and we're going to get rid of the orcs, and the orcs are a bunch of vicious killers coming
Yeah.
over.
Infringing in our lands.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
othered the orcs, so the dwarves
I
have someone to
got
rally
us
behind.
now.
And you know the orcs because the orcs ran around with the the cat people up at the north in the other
Those
lands.
cat people.
In the other
Were they
cat
the
people.
poachers, or were they just?
Like codes
Neighbors.
They're like they like respected one another. They would like help each other out every once in a while. They had like their own villages off in different spots. They're more tribal.
Okay.
It's probably human and dwarf hunters that did what happened to
Oh,
Shar's
it's
family.
definitely. I bet it's definitely humans.
Yeah, mostly humans.
Yeah. Screw those humans.
Yeah!
Yeah, no
So
humans.
that's the one human in the party.
Yep.
I feel like he's more bear. You're more bear than human.
I identify you as bear.
All right, so it is the next morning, early in the morning. You wake up, and your dwarves are ready to go. They've been healed, and so they are feeling strong. They're wearing their best armor, and you see that even some of them are like, "Man, I really wish I was going with you, but I lost the competition." So they were like fighting for first place to go
Yeah.
and die with you on the mountain. But yeah. So you're there. They're all ready to go, and the other ones are all decked out in more survival gear, ready to go into the like down towards the Durgar that are down there.
I'm just expecting like, let's go, guys, let's go.
Do this.
Get pumped, woo! Like,
Are we
little
leaving
rocket.
anybody to protect the city, or are we just taking all able-bodied men and women? And
There were 15 major guards.
All, like,
3 are
proper
going with you.
warriors.
7 or so are going to go with you guys. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's about 5 left. They're gonna.
The
hold
7 that
the
are going
fort.
with you, I fully expect them to return alive, please.
of
Please.
course,
Please. Please.
I got the heals.
Thank you.
I make no promises.
I understand. The dwarves
Alright.
understand too.
You ready to start your walking together? All right.
Together separately.
Together separately.
You will be
different
together
directions?
for a little bit of time before
Yeah.
you guys split off into your separate groups. The road actually forks, basically. You walk all the way to the point where you were the last episode, where you saw your daughter looking down at the rest of the Underdark-esque area. And you don't see her, but you remember seeing her there, and it gives you a little bit of courage to keep moving forward. And you guys begin your long travels. Go ahead and do some survival checks. Who would like to do one for the group?
I can do a survival check.
If I get advantage, I could do one since.
Let's do 2. Let's do 2 survival checks.
Can we have help actions?
Sure.
Can I? I would like to give
Does that give
Xanadar
us
help.
advantage?
Yes.
That's what I like to do instead of roll is talk Xanadar through
16.
the dwarven stuff.
16?
Yep.
Okay. Who else is doing the other one?
I'll go. Am I getting help?
Yes. The other dwarves will also give you
Yeah,
some.
we got people who can walk with
Natural
it.
20. We're 22.
Whoa!
You
Great.
become
strong.
one with the rock. You actually melt into
Yes.
Velvet stone.
So as you guys are walking down this area, you are this cavern that you guys are walking down specifically has been closed off for a number of years. But you do see that the people who did open up this causeway, you do find that there are some of their armors and weapons and things. Like there was a battle here at one point, and all the stuff is like just kind of piled off into a corner. And so you notice that this is a significant area. With a natural 20, you also see that there are scrapes along the walls of this cavern area. And you put 2 and 2 together that the rock beholder shot beams from its eyes. The kinds of streaks that you see along the walls look kind of reminiscent to that. So your best guess is these guys came down here not knowing what they were looking for, found these rock beholders, and they ate them,
That's this thing?
threw up their threw up their armors and things, and went along their day. Anybody would like, go ahead and do an investigation on the armor to see how long it's been down.
Natural 20.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I need to. 14.
14.
19.
19. What was it?
Natural 20.
Natural 20 again?
8.
You're more focused in on the eye beams, like streaks along the walls,
sense.
and you're like, that looks really familiar.
I've seen this before.
Oh, look at that. It's got an image of some guy on the back of it where it blasted him and the rest of it.
Oh my
It's a
God.
silhouette sitting right there. That dude was going. All my natural 20s, you see that a lot of the armors and things had been like eaten whole. Like there's like chunk marks on some of the armors, but then it kind of threw up the stuff that it couldn't digest.
That's not good.
And the digestion is still on some of the armors.
Oh, I love that for us. That's great.
Meaning that it may have been a day or 2 since
Yep.
it came back to this area and threw them back
Yep.
up. But the streaks on the walls look as though they've happened maybe like a week ago.
Okay.
So a battle here, it ate them, it digested them, and then it spit them out, and then it went somewhere else. Maybe
I'm
day
a little
ago.
nervous because that's a really long digestion system. Like big beasts have like
Yeah.
long digestions.
Big
Yeah.
beasts have
Yeah.
long digestive systems. Yes,
I
they
don't
do.
like that.
That's an excellent natural 20 kind of observation. Very large things have very large digestions.
How big is the
Cool,
cave? How big is the
Tom.
cavern we're in?
Cool, Dom.
You would imagine it is about 25 feet wide and tall.
Cool,
Nice.
Tom.
With my aunt, I am thinking we should hurry.
We gotta go.
Let's go, guys. Why are we taking so long?
Hey, Xanadar, do you see this?
Yeah, you see the outline on the wall? I know you weren't there, but they shoot beams from their eyes.
Yeah, they also eat bodies. I mean,
Well, duh.
fair point. Let's go.
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
Everybody do a d20. Let's see who wins.
I got a natural 20.
Oh,
12.
I got a 6.
17.
Yeah, 2.
2. August?
Oh, 12.
All right, so you win. There's a moment where you're walking, you're talking to
Win.
these guys, like, yeah, we need to keep moving, and you feel this slight movement through your body, and you're like, something's in the veil here.
Yeah.
And you you imagine that you could feel it slightly, just
I will
slight tugs.
pierce the veil, since I don't need it for the capital.
Yeah.
You pierce the veil, and as you do, you see the largest rock beholder you've ever seen in your entire life.
Beautiful.
It is at
Love
least
that.
20 feet wide and tall.
Awesome.
And it is staring down at all of you, and it keeps trying to take bites. It's actually like through your body at the moment. It's trying to take bites of each person, but it can't get a hold of it. And you see it blast the ground as the ground seems to like spit up dirt
on the other
all
side.
around them, but it's all within the veil. You can't tell that it's there.
I'm gonna pat the hilt of faith to give myself a little bit of courage and keep moving.
Yeah.
Do you tell us?
I
No.
don't want to
Of
demoralize
course
the
not.
party.
We don't share information in this party.
Xanadar is the only one who shares with the party. Everybody else holds it in.
Normally, Dor would share.
I
but he's
believe
feeling
my
secretive
knowledge
right
is
now.
your knowledge.
A lot of secrets going on with this group. I
Tons
want
of
to point that
secrets.
out.
Which is why when people die, we lose out on information.
Yeah.
Yes.
And money.
And,
And
money.
money.
And
It's okay.
money.
Which
More
one
than the
do
money
we care
bag.
more
Money.
about?
Who's the next to write a new character in me? So anyways, you
He's
continue.
already
So you continue along the pathway. Let's do some more survival checks. Do another 2.
Oh, and do you get help from the other dwarves?
Yes.
Yes, nice.
So advantage on both of you guys.
What is it? Survival?
Yes.
Yeah. 8.
Another natural 20.
Excellent.
You guys are gonna do great.
I
On
rolled
your
a
own.
4 and a 5.
Oh shit.
Alrighty.
Get it
so
out of the way now. It doesn't matter.
with your 8, you keep walking, and the dwarves themselves and you seem to be kind of at a crossroads. You're not really sure which direction to go. So some of you guys are like, this is where we split. Others like, no, this is not where we split. It can't be this close. Like, where are all the markings on the walls? Like, we should see the markings on the walls.
Unless
And it's
they've
at
been
that
tapped
point
out.
they start to realize that some of the spells that are in the mountain itself are meant to disorient people.
Oh,
Secret
I
tunnel.
loved the
Secret
labyrinth in Greek mythology. That was so fun.
Yes.
I loved the Minotaur. That was so
It
cool.
is very much the labyrinth type of a situation, and you start
The
realizing
rock holder.
With the rock holder. Well, I
Yes.
doubt he'll be
Minotaur.
as chill as the Minotaur.
dwarves naturally have this ability to somewhat negate some of that stuff, but there is I don't want to say it's a weed, but it's more of like a growth. What do you call those things? Moss. That kind of grows because of the like wet, damp nature of some of these places. That grows that they grab, they smoke, and it helps them get past this stuff.
They get really high.
They get real
But there
high.
haven't been any.
Mm.
They're all picked clean.
Mm.
Like you could see where like they had been growing and someone had snatched them away. But the question is, did they snatch it away because they don't want you to find their way through, or is
Yeah.
it because they needed it
Yeah.
and they were passing through? It
Yeah.
hasn't just grown back yet.
If I were overthrowing a country, the first thing I would do is make it really hard to get in.
Uh-huh.
Same. Literally same. That
Mhm.
makes sense.
I'm gonna blame it on the rocks and be like, hey guys, I'm a tree person.
I'm a tree dude.
There are no
What I
trees.
get
There
with
are
my
no
natural
trees.
20.
With a natural 20, you find a very, very small patch. As soon as they're talking about it, a very small patch of this moss. And the only reason that they didn't find it is because it's actually on the back side of one of these rocks. And so you were actually able to pick out a bunch of it. So because of that, they're able to like grind it up, dry it out a little bit, and then start to smoke their pipes, basically, right? As they do that, you can even see that their eyes kind of glass over slightly as they
I
are.
got some good shit.
They're like, oh, this is the stuff.
You gotta remember, dwarves have resistance to poison. They have to have the good kush.
Yes.
This is just poison.
Speaking of
stare
which,
too
it
hard.
is classified as a poison that if anybody besides a dwarf does this, you're going to get a very extreme, very crazy,
trip.
very...
Yeah.
You're going to eat your own face, bath salts kind of time.
Shit!
Well, the dwarves
But the
just
dwarves
go
are like,
green.
oh, this helps us, right? So you see them kind of get a little bit glassy, and then they kind of like, their pupils dilate
Quiet the
slightly.
voices.
And they're like, okay, no, we're not supposed to stop here. This is not... But then even them who have this vision, they can cut through that veil. They can cut through that spell. They look back at the rest of the group, and they're like, the markings are gone.
Whoa.
Someone has scraped off the markings. Like, I'm 90% sure of where we're going, but the more further we go in, because the markings are gone, we may get lost. Even with
Great.
the moss.
Cool.
Love that.
Good thing we have a cleric who can just ask his dwarf god.
I get divine intervention on all 7.
Yep. So
A cleric who can pray and
hope.
hope for warm fuzzies.
Hey, I got my 2 best friends.
You do. You're
When have they helped us?
our
Come-
barbarian.
Don't you talk about them that way. They are beautiful women and help us amazingly.
That's
so
right.
shut your mouth.
Fucking bitches, but whatever.
All right.
It's hard being a screaming character.
No, if I get sick, it's over for Nor.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to do before you keep on going?
No, let's keep going.
We must press on.
All right.
We do have like a day or 2 to get lost because we have a good month before before anyone
Yeah,
notices
we
that
have
something's
time.
wrong.
I hope it doesn't take us a month to
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have flashbacks.
Should we bring
so
rations?
bad.
Get lost in the cave.
No, I don't want to get lost in a cave ever again. Oh god. Please no. I will not.
4
lick,
sessions
I will not
later.
lick cave walls ever again.
God.
Ever. Ever. Never again.
But we press on.
We press on.
So you keep on moving forward. Because of the group and that kind of thing, they're kind of like arguing back and forth about which stop to go, which direction to move. Let's do another survival check with the 2.
I mean, this has to be better than my last one.
Statistically, but who knows?
Statistically.
19.
Ooh,
19.
I saw you looking. I got really
18.
nervous.
18.
Thank God.
They were both
Um,
16s. It's
The both of you guys see that the markings and the scrapings and that kind of stuff on the walls are getting more and more prominent. Although you did end up finding one of those markings that tells you where you're at.
Woo!
But you can see that someone had scraped some of it off, but for the most part, you're like, oh, I know where we're going.
Was it done by
We're close.
tools or by beast?
It's very hard to tell.
Cool.
Do an investigation.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
It's a 9.
Fuck you.
9.
But it's rock,
Like-
so you get like a plus 12 to it.
Oh, do it with advantage because you have other
Thank
dwarves
you.
with you.
It's a 10.
The 10.
Woo!
So you're looking at it, and there's even an argument between the dwarves. They're looking at it like that was a tool. Like someone intentionally did this. Like, no. Look at how it did this. Like that's a like a claw. Like someone clawed that. And so it's like this argument. No, like a tool couldn't do this. No, a claw couldn't do that part. And so they're just arguing back and forth. And then you hear one dwarf in the back who's like the leader of the resistance basically. And he's like, what if it was a claw that was as strong as one of those tools? And it's like this hush over everybody in the back. They're like, that would suck.
Why would you say such a thing? Why would you say such
That
a
is the
thing?
most likely option.
And it is, and everybody is now very uncomfortable, and everybody is looking around. 18, 19. Which one had the 19?
I had an 18. You
I
had
had a
19.
19.
Oh, hello.
Oh my gosh.
Dust storm warning.
Roll initiative.
Okay, we're inside.
Whirlwind!
Dust storm.
There's just a dust storm coming
Just
through.
a dust storm.
But at this moment, this mist starts to come
A dust storm rolls
into
in.
a dust storm of mist, you might say, comes into the room as you're looking around. Who had the 19 again? 19. Roll perception with smell. Do
Advantage?
perception with smell as well, with advantage, yes.
Oh, that's cold.
Do we get help on perception too?
No, not on this one.
16?
16?
Natural one.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Wait, but with advantage?
He doesn't get advantage.
Oh,
He's
he's
not
not,
a
not a
bear.
bear.
Advantage.
Not a bear.
16?
Yeah.
There's something on the air. Like this mist, this air is being pushed towards you guys. You guys all can feel the air. Like the pressure difference, right? But you smell something on the wind.
What's
and
the
it's
smelly
uncomfortable, but you don't know what it is for obvious reasons.
Hey guys, I'm getting something. I don't know.
Describe it.
You're getting something? Would
It
you catch
smells-
something?
Earthy
Yeah?
and
More other than the caverns?
moldy.
More moldy than the mold?
Sure, it's not just door. It's showered and like ever.
No, it's definitely.
Smells like
been many
innards.
years.
Smells like what?
Innards.
Smells
Like,
like innards.
like
Like guts.
Human,
Guts.
Like
Yeah.
human
Like
gut?
not-
Like
not like stinky, like
No, it
rotting guts.
smells like
Just
like a strong smell of iron. And some like bile.
Yeah, iron. Yeah, there you go. That's good.
Iron and bile mixed with like some earth and.
You see the dwarves, and they're all getting their armors ready to go.
Weapons ready.
And they're looking. You look around, and what's her name is missing. Like she's gone.
Cora?
Cora. She's like, boom, she's gone.
Mark.
All right.
I
Time
also
to
like
cast
to do
Bark
the
Skill.
same. Time to disappear.
Get my faithful warhound out.
Kashara's gonna be like, oh great, another fucking coward leaving us. God, why did I even trust her? Oh, I don't even like her anymore.
You're kind of.
You feel like a little sharp poke from a dart on your butt.
Fine.
And you look around, she's
got
right
it.
behind you, and she's like, and she hands you back your darts, and then kind of just walks off.
I give her the meanest glare, the meanest cat.
No
glare.
damage, just like a dink. I'm right here, and now I'm missing. She's going to stealth.
I would like to do the same.
Okay. Yeah.
I would like
rolls
to
for
turn into a
stealth.
bear.
Anything else?
Oh,
Yes.
can I rage now?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Everybody can do whatever they want to do. Anything else?
23.
I mean, it's a bonus action. I would wait for
I know, that's why I'm kind
There's
of like.
just a chance.
False
Yeah.
life.
False life?
Good one, yeah.
Anything else?
Just getting ready.
Nope.
All right.
I am ready for combat.
You
I'm still gonna
progress
do
down towards the hall, the cavern, and everybody seems to be going very slow. But nothing seems to happen. There's still this breeze. There's still this smell that actually only Kashara can really pick
Ooh,
out.
I'm a bear now. Can I try to smell again?
Ooh.
Absolutely. But you keep slowly making your way down the hallway, but nothing seems to happen.
Is it like a wet
What'd you get?
fog?
14.
Not really.
Terrible.
Actually,
but
not wet at all.
I have a +6. See?
Oh.
I
Like
expect better.
0 wetness.
Obnoxiously dry.
Obnoxiously dry, just as dry as it was everywhere else. It just seems you can see it. Mist is wet. Just want to
Yeah.
point that out.
Yeah.
It's not wet at all.
Caves are also generally usually wet.
Yeah.
But it's no more wet or dry than every other part of this tunnel that you've been walking around.
Would you like to use the gust to just continuously push the fog away from me?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't move.
Oh.
It definitely moves like the dust and the dirt and things like that, but like the mist itself is not affected whatsoever.
Detect magic on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. This is not natural. It is a side effect of the spells that are on the walls and things. It is a manifestation of these, the disorientation of this of the halls. But what's actually happening is it's dying.
So this
It's
is like a
degrading.
magical fallout.
Yeah, it's like kind of like the idea of you have something and it holds water and then it kind of disintegrates after a time and it kind of falls to the bottom as like sediment.
Okay.
This is like magical sediment that's
Is it
sitting on the
dangerous?
bottom. Is it what?
Is it dangerous?
You're not sure. Do a Arcana check.
You don't have like fantasy
I'm gonna take
radiation
one of
poisoning now?
my advantages on that one.
All right.
That's even worse. That was a 7 with the advantage.
Oh shit.
7. So you're looking at it. You understand that it's magic. That's dying, basically, right? It's degrading, and you're looking at it and you're thinking to yourself, "Well, it's magic. It can't be moved by wind. It should mostly be It shouldn't hurt." But in the back of your mind, you're also thinking, there's a possibility that it's more potent because it's condensed and on the ground and floating around. So either it's completely harmless, or it's very, very potent. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. We're gonna win. Everyone's gonna be okay. Everyone's gonna make it out.
Everybody roll a d4.
Guys,
And tell me if it's even or if it's odd.
Odd.
Odd?
Odd.
Odd?
Odd.
Oh!
Even?
Whoa!
We're all either fucked or you are the only one who's fucked.
Excellent. You're doing a perception check, yes?
I
smell?
did do one. 14.
14. With a 14, you move away a little bit. You're trying to smell the air like a shark. I smell this. I'm a bear. I can totally smell this. And you're like, yeah.
You just got lost.
Yeah. I'm getting it.
I think you're right.
And let's see. What do I get? Even or odds? You're like, did you even?
Yeah.
You're like, I can smell it. It's strong. Yeah, I can totally smell it. Like it's coming right at me.
oh shit.
I'm like, oh shit, it's coming right at me. And you turn around and there's a few dwarves that are with you, and you're like, we're giving them the nod, and they're like, and they're getting ready, but those guys are all gone.
What?
Yeah.
We got lost.
Well,
And you're like, oh,
Triple
Where's-
split the party.
where's?
I come
Where's
up
my-
on my bear thing and I go,
And they're looking at the dwarves, and they're like, oh shit, where'd everybody go?
Maybe they all rolled even and they're lost.
Yeah.
There you go.
Are we in the
Somebody's
same
lost.
area as each other?
That is a fantastic question. We're going to take a quick break and find that out a little later.
The answer to that
But
is
you
no.
guys are together,
We are together, okay.
and he's not there. So
Well,
we'll take a quick
that's-
break and we'll be back in just a couple minutes.
That's
it's okay.
Alright.
You can be a
All
blood
right.
hunter.
We're
and,
back.
transform into a warhound.
I'm
Yay!
so excited. I mean, I'm bummed.
You're bummed.
I'm
Oh, boo-hoo.
bummed.
Womp womp. So sad.
Oh.
no.
The party made a stupid choice. Oh, so
What are you
sad.
talking about? You split the party without even meaning to
I
split
was
the
gonna
party.
say,
We haven't even split them yet. You split us.
We
That's
didn't make
not
the choice. The
Forcible
choice was
splitting
made for
doesn't
us.
count.
We actually pre-split the party.
Pre-split. It's prep. It's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
planned.
Don't
and
worry.
operated perfectly.
You guys
Absolutely.
will hear me roaring, and everybody will
Yeah,
find
because
me.
you're totally still in earshot for sure.
Of course.
For sure.
Of course.
Absolutely.
There's
Right.
nothing that
There's
would
always
stop
a chance.
sound.
This has nothing. This campaign has nothing to do with alternate dimensions.
Yeah.
And then rifts in time and space.
Or shadow veils.
big caves. Big caves.
Oh,
Scary
that's right.
already.
Very big case. I gotta look around for
But-
models.
No. This is roleplay only session. No combat.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I got one.
What did
So
you do?
as we ended our last session, or not last session, right before we went on
A
break,
minute ago.
just a few moments ago, basically Xanadar figured out that he was in trouble. So Xanadar.
I think
I got
Xanadar
my
thinks he's
friends.
fine. Yeah.
I got my friends. Everybody
now.
else is in trouble.
Oh, that's right. So
They
let's
don't
check to
have
see.
me.
We do not have Xanadu.
Ooh.
We don't.
Ooh.
Ew.
I don't like that.
Did I get the sneaky one?
No.
No, you're shit.
But actually, even if you did, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Because she's super sneaky.
my hero.
There are a number of those great dwarves that are with you, the big ones.
Okay.
And they are ready. They are pumped. You see that they're getting themselves psyched up. They look just like they were getting ready for the competition earlier on.
I'm gonna psych up my warhound the same way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Even though he's a spirit companion, he needs to be psyched up.
You need to be psyched. You need to feel the psych.
Oh my gosh.
As this is happening,
We're doing the Cobra dance from
Oh my
Dodgeball.
God. Oh my god.
nice. Let me go ahead and change the tune.
Why?
You don't gotta do that. I like the
Switches to his combat music playlist.
Yeah, right.
As everything seems to be going so smoothly.
But look, there aren't even grid squares.
Xanadar, roll for initiative for me, please.
Yeah.
There's not even grid
You know what? Famous.
Put that on Xanadar's grave.
There's a good scores right here.
Yeah. That's your comment, man. They're so big they don't even fit.
There they are.
There they are.
Oh, a nice
Hey.
cliff.
Is that a
So-
cliff? Cool.
It is a cliff.
That's beautiful.
And you don't have thunder waves.
There is a
sick.
cliff. It is there.
I have
And
We're okay.
Xanadar is there.
How many dwarf minis do I need?
Here are 2.
Perfect.
Ah. Your cup runneth over.
And here are 2.
Running over
yeah.
with dwarf.
And that is all.
That is quite a number.
Yes, it is.
4.
It is definitely a number.
It is a
So,
number.
We have
4
our own
dwarves are with you. Yeah, so you guys are there. You can see that everybody's getting very tense. Everybody's getting excited. Do you have your war dog with you, yes?
Yeah.
Excellent. It's at this point you hear a stone on stone as something is crawling towards you, but because of the echoey nature of this whole entire area, you're really unsure of exactly where it's going or coming from. Go ahead and do a perception check. See if you can narrow in.
Would it be
The position.
Smell perception?
Oh, this is a sound.
Bears have good listening.
I have
skills.
real. I have bad. guesses.
Xanadar has bad listening.
11. With an 11, you can tell the direction to which it is coming from, but you're not really sure exactly
Is it
where.
that way?
It is.
It's that way.
It is crawling from underneath and
Oh!
coming up the wall.
That way.
That way.
That.
So I'm going to stand up on my hind legs and point.
Excellent. So all the other dwarves, seeing a bear stand on its back legs and point downwards, they immediately take what you're saying. And they're like, oh yeah, death is coming from that direction. You see them all turning their bodies and getting themselves ready. Go ahead and position them all along the edge of that wall.
I'm sure that's a great
Oh,
spot for
yeah,
them to be
we're-
fucking
we're-
standing.
We're gonna fight. You know, I'm a frontline fighter, and I don't like that position. I'm gonna be behind them.
Yeah, because they're totally not gonna get wiped off.
So is this just a
Go ahead and place
sheer-
one of them at your side.
This is like a sheer
Because they're all about to get
cliff
wiped
side.
off the edge.
This is
Yeah.
Tom's way of not having to run 16 NPCs.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're saying.
Also, he made us roll for this, so I don't know if this encounter scaled for one party member because it
Roll.
was random.
Roll a d4 for me. Tell me if it's even or it's odd.
Favorite roll is about. It's even.
Excellent.
Excellent.
As you were sitting there and
Excellent for
everybody
you or
seems to be
excellent for
watching,
me?
I mean, it
one of
worked
the
so well
dwarves
last time.
creeps close to the edge, to the direction in which you were pointing.
They're dead.
Yes.
He looks over the edge quietly, and there's just this pause, this moment where you feel like an arm is about to reach up and grab him and pull him straight down, and you're waiting for this moment. And he stops and he pulls himself back and looks behind you, and he's like, as his eyes go wide, as you hear a crunching noise.
Oh.
Where's the large rock beholder again?
Right here.
Place it right behind that dwarf.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Oh, nope. The other bad dwarf, right behind Xanadar.
Oh.
Oh!
You rolled an 11.
You rolled an 11.
You know
You
what?
were-
I
so
thought I
funny.
heard
You
good.
were wrong.
I thought I was being so careful, guys.
As you hear this crunching noises, you look around and you see that the dwarf is already in the rock beholder's mouth and being chewed up.
You have never seen a bear's eyes so big.
And you see this enormous
Is
eye
it
just
this guy
turn
that's getting eaten?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
and look over at you as it just slurps it up like spaghetti. You see the
Oh.
legs disappear, and you are now in combat. It has now moved. Let's go ahead and do some initiative. So what was your initiative?
Oh.
Excellent.
Oh shit.
Rest easy, soldier. Rest
Who would
easy.
like to
You
roll
did one
initiative
not
for the
good.
Yeah, I honestly did.
beholder?
I will.
But we don't even know where he is,
I'll
or maybe
do
we
it.
don't know that he's dead.
All right, here it comes.
That's a 9.
9.
No, we won't.
And it's gonna get. Ooh, it's negative, so it's gonna be
Yes.
an 8.
Good job.
Good.
I'm good at rolling bad.
Sick.
Samesies. But normally in combat, it'll get a little bit better.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Especially because I have my
So at
advantage,
this
buddy.
At this moment, Xanadar, you see that your companion there that you've only known, you don't even know this guy's name. You're like, oh, the dude is now
That
being
guy
eaten.
is dead.
He's gone. And the other dwarves all rush and run forward. So it would move them up to the beastie. And they all start to slash and do their damage. They're doing their best they possibly can, but you notice that this beholder thing, rock beholder, is not giving up any ground.
Is this one bigger than the last one?
No, this one's the same
The same.
size.
Two of them.
You know where the big one's at.
These are the baby ones.
They are the baby ones.
No.
But
Wait, you
Uh,
said they. I don't like
They?
They?
Did I say that? I didn't
This
say
one.
I meant it.
They.
I really did hear something crawling up.
There's
We're
two.
going to get sandwiched.
You're actually gonna get completely sandwiched by two.
At this point, Xander, is now your choice. What would you like to do?
Run.
Run. And I know that's not what he's gonna do, but that's what he should do. I would
Is there space behind it?
do. Sorry.
Yeah.
don't
yeah.
I'm gonna make
Don't
space
touch it.
behind it,
Yeah.
and then we'll come here, so that we can eat it.
All right, go for it.
feast.
The feast.
We feast. So first, I gotta go with the MVP.
Oh, here it
And
goes.
that's gonna be Doggo. Doggo is gonna do his thing, and he is going to. So he has pack tactics because there's other people around,
Oh yeah.
and then he will try to maul it because we maul rocks. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Tom.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We maul rocks.
Mauling the rocks.
Does a 15 hit? Wait, no, it's 15 plus.
Yep, hits.
Okay.
Okay.
It was actually a 21,
Perfect.
but
I better hit. Or we're fucked.
yes, I am.
Oh, Tom. Oh, Tom! What a fun game this is that we play.
Oh, it is.
For you!
While we're doing this, the four of you
7.
roll perception. At disadvantage.
Is it visual?
Great.
Individual
Is
disadvantage.
it visual based?
Oh no, it's sound.
Sound based. Okay.
Points of
Sad.
damage.
So sad.
10 points of damage as your dog runs
Shit.
up. It knows this this tactic. It knows what to do. It runs up and grabs one of its legs.
Do I get am I a straight roll?
Yeah, because it's just sound. Not sound.
And then now
Oh
for
wait, so
my
I still am at disadvantage. Okay.
now for my attack, I shall rage
Okay.
as
Oh, that's not
as
good.
one does. And then as my brown bear, first we bite.
Okay.
First we bite.
That's going to be 18 to hit.
Absolutely.
That's another d8. Let's try this one. That is 4 plus 6 is 10.
10 damage. Very nice.
Then we claw. That's correct. I'll say that one's okay. That is a 27 to hit.
Jesus
Yes, it
Christ!
hits.
It misses.
Damn it!
Damn!
This happens every time.
Damn!
That's only 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Hold on one.
All the dwarves are just on this thing. They are just beating the tar out of this. They're all very in unison, very in sync.
And I would like to roar loudly.
Excellent.
As a free action. I
As a
would
free
roar.
action, I would
Yeah.
like to roar. And this roar kind of sounds like I'm saying door. Really? You've never heard a bear say door before, but now you have. It's a door roar.
And
It's a
door roar.
the dwarves just heard, since Door's name is technically a dwarven battle cry, the dwarves just heard the bear yell a dwarven battle cry.
They're on it. They're like, yeah! You see this look on one of the dwarves like, we can win! As this blast of ray just shoots and completely demolishes this guy in front of you.
You guys
The
ever
only thing
play Mass
left
Effect?
is his shoes.
Oh.
Yeah, you ever play Mass Effect?
It was a disintegration, and he completely failed his roll,
That's beautiful.
and there was nothing left.
I don't think I called that beautiful.
There it is. That was its first move.
Tom, please leave. we can do this without you. We're good.
Reaches down and grabs a hold of one of the other dwarves. Only a bit of damage. as it seems to try to get a hold of it, get some
37 points
some
of
piercing within its body, but it seems to hold off the rest of it with its shield and its arms. In a great act of strength by this dwarf.
Yes.
But now it seems to be in somewhat of a grappling contest with the dwarves. The other dwarves again go and they start doing their smashing. They're doing a very good job. They're all unison, even though one of their numbers is only shoes at the moment. They
Those
seem
shoes
very.
are very menacing.
They are. They are there. They're there for the win. Perception checks around the room. What did you guys get?
Is that
Nothing.
18.
Okay.
18.
18.
I don't remember.
You can roll again.
It wasn't good, is what you said.
The two of you guys can hear some kind of battling happening down the hallway. You're not sure what it is, but you definitely can hear somebody being assaulted in some manner. What do you guys want to do?
Can I see where Xanadar went?
No. Wait, did you
How
see
did we
him?
get here?
No, I just know that he's now no longer here and we're down like 5 people that are included and there's some shit happening that way.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wait,
No. Where's he go?
As you charge forward,
Wait, you don't have a perception.
all of you is charging with him?
What's that?
Virgil pointed.
I
You're all
pointed the
charging
right
with him?
way.
As soon as Dork takes off, I'm like, well, I guess that's a good reason as any, and start going after.
Follow the dwarf.
I know the way to go. You want to leave?
Uh-oh.
Don't
Uh-oh. You rolled it, you gotta say it. You presented it, you've gotta roll it now. You did it.
Yeah.
The dice have decided.
Shit.
That's the way away from the capital, right?
I know the way to go where we're supposed to go.
And they went the wrong way? They went further
Oh
away?
yes,
Yeah.
they did. They totally went the wrong
Let's
direction.
go.
To them or the shard?
The shard.
Okay.
As a moment of like relief for your soul, when you look back up, the dwarves that were with you and both of them are completely gone. Even if you wanted to, because you hesitated,
Yeah.
they're gone. You couldn't follow them if you wanted to.
What
Yep.
happened to
Eden.
talking to the council?
Thank
It
you
was
for fulfilling your promise to me. And putting the mission first.
He did it for the completely wrong reasons, but that is what he did.
It's just like foam crash.
I love
It is
that
just like foam grass.
I
So-
love that we make plans and then
What plan? Why do we plan?
don't go through with them.
What are we
This
doing
is the
here?
deepest plan we have ever made.
Right?
We're never doing it again.
You just let the dice decide.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right. There's no reason. Okay, let's go.
Alrighty, so now we have the group in the three.
Woo!
So we have your group. We've got the two of you guys
I'm a next build. He's
heading
asked and we're
towards
dead.
the noise, and the two of you guys are like, "Let's be done with it."
Let's just
There's
not
no
be-
dying in this direction. I'm going that way. On a good note, you end up having a fantastic walk.
Nice.
There's a point where the smoke seems to clear and like continue up to the rest of the roof, so it's like just normal. But then there's a realization: no dwarves are with you,
Yeah.
and the
walking
magic starts to
sacrifices.
take its effect, and you're like, "Ah, shoot."
Yeah.
There's a crossroads. Do you pick?
Yeah, essentially he's using, he kind of has the shard out, and it's kind of almost working like a compass. And so he's using that, he sits for a second,
Mm-hmm.
and then he goes a certain way.
Yep. So it's so you pull it out before you, and as you like very lightly holding it, like what was it, a dowsing rod? Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it does.
And it seems to like ever so
Guide you.
slightly pull you towards one specific door, and you're like, "This is the way we should go." And you keep on walking. It's a little ways, so I'll let you guys piece off. The two of you guys keep following down the road of the screaming people looking for help. Coming back to Xanadar. Xanadar, it is up to you. Your dwarven friends have done their best. They've done a good job. You are very proud to be alongside them. It is now your turn.
Well, so first, I'm gonna circle my doggy around so that I have advantage.
Excellent.
Who cares that he is now directly in front of the rock? What could possibly go wrong?
What could go wrong? He's standing where the shoes were. I want to point that out.
You can
Like,
put the little
oh.
shoes on, like little doggy
Oh my
boots.
god, like
Yeah.
doggy boots. Oh no.
There you go.
I decided his name is Brutus.
Brutus.
You named him, now he's gonna die.
Yep.
You named him Brutus?
He has to have
As
a
you hear
name.
the dog say, "Et tu, Brute?" Et tu? Yes, et tu.
All
Here he
right.
goes.
So he's going to attack first. That's 14 plus 8 is 22.
Ooh, good job. Doggo is doing a good job.
Ooh, a 7. So 7 plus 5 is 12.
12 damage. Excellent job. With the dwarves
Turn
and
this
this
thing
dog, I mean, this thing is coming down quickly. Remember, these guys are like level 15 fighters, so
Yeah.
they're not messing around.
Except the
And
one that
then
got
it's
disintegrated.
bird
Yeah,
time.
right.
Well, it's a disintegration and a sneak attack.
Yeah.
First, I shall bite.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
18 to hit, definitely hits.
And that's...
For some reason tonight, instead of putting Virgil, I keep
Hey, wait,
putting
this is
Steven.
piercing. I
Oh
can
my
re-roll
God.
it.
And I'm like, I have to sit there and think. I'm like,
I rolled another
which
one.
name do I
Another
write down?
one?
Virgil?
So you rolled a 1.
Like, I literally had to
Oh,
close it out.
to hit?
Oh, I got amazing.
It's 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Excellent.
And then claws for 18 to hit.
Yep, hits.
And this one is going to be a 1 and a 2 again. This is
Oh,
awesome.
shit.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. And what are you using? Your claws?
Yep.
As you start clawing away, you see that your dog has gotten a hold of one of its legs, and you grab that leg and pull its leg out from underneath it, so the whole body seems to crash down as your other claw reaches in and grabs a hold of the eye and almost rips it out of its socket.
Oh.
It
Beautiful.
screams out and then
Is there an
falls
answering
to the
scream?
ground. No,
So it's- oh,
no.
Oh.
You have
Body
taken
type thing.
down this undead beholder rock demon thingy.
is it
Damn.
dissolving?
It is slowly dissolving. Almost like little flecks coming off the tops of it. That is your turn. Coming back over to the two of you. As you're running towards the sound of battle that are still going on.
Would I be able to do my kitty speed and put him on my back?
Oh.
Because I have that extra 40 feet.
I'm
Oh, he's pretty
150
heavy.
pounds out of armor.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a heavy dude.
then probably
You could
not.
run ahead.
Yeah, the entire party minus you right now has 25 movement speed.
Would you like to leave him behind and
Split the party up
Run.
into three.
I don't know.
run quickly?
No, I don't want to leave door because I don't want to get lost.
The doors, no, it's not your leaving door. Door still has the dwarven retinue. It'd be you going by yourself. That's the more dangerous part.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't want to go without any dwarves.
Yeah.
So.
There's only one dwarf with you guys, by the way. I want to point that out.
Oh.
And the one that we can't see. 'cause
Well, no one knows where she is.
Oh.
Who knows? She could be with anybody.
So
she
we
could
just
have left.
we have a.
Where
She
did the
could be
rest
with
of the
these
dwarves
guys.
So we're missing like half the party.
They lost.
Technically, you're not really sure how many times this thing has been split, but you can definitely tell there's been 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay, at least 3.
At least 3.
At
I'll-
least 3.
I'll stay with the dwarves.
Okay, so there's a moment you're like, I could go faster, but you're like, ooh, don't want to get lost.
Yeah.
And so she's trotting at this point.
2 steps
You
forward,
are
1
getting
step
closer
back.
to the
Yeah.
screams. The screams look and sound as though they are definitely losing. There are like dwarves screaming out to one another. You can hear them echoing off the walls. Like, get around it! Do this!
Any bear noises?
Not that you can tell.
Yeah, because it's a different combat that they're going towards.
What are you talking about? I
Of
don't know what
course
you're talking
it's a
about.
different
Well, I
combat. We've been
wouldn't-
split like 8 times.
I didn't say that.
Well,
I
Xandar's
did.
through just one.
Yep.
And we're right
Yeah.
to a losing battle.
Yeah.
You're running to a losing battle.
So.
Should I
So,
remove my...
As you're running towards it, we're gonna cut back to. You're getting closer. Like within the next round, you'll be there.
Problem
The
children
two of you
without
guys
the parole officer.
are just walking around. You're like,
Yeah, this
all
is
right,
nice.
we got this.
Super nice.
Because you have the shard, there's moments where you're like veering off and almost like getting lost, but because you have the shard, it keeps pulling you back to the direction you're supposed to be going. It's just calm. There's no noises. You can't hear anything. You're like, oh, this is kind of peaceful. Like, feels kind of good actually. It's like nice. I'm a little worried about my friends, but I'm sure they'll be okay. They've always been okay in the past.
Well, I mean,
They haven't died
the
yet.
prophecy said we walk into, the holy place, which is the capital, and they
Only
went
one
the wrong
person
way.
doesn't come
They're
back.
probably fine. They went away from the the real danger, like the prophetic danger.
Yes.
I mean, that means only. means it's between one of
One
them.
of us is dead, and I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with it.
So yeah, you guys
Choose
are
you as
Except the
the
prophecy
guy who
said.
suggested me leave.
The prophecy said 5 walk in.
Yeah, how?
So it is theoretically these caves could be the holy divine place, and it's fine though.
Or the caves are enforcing the prophecy.
I mean, it
Killing
does
off
say
the
one will
dwarves.
wander for eternity.
No.
It does say those
It does
words.
say that.
It does say
But
those words.
maybe by trying to bring in more than 5, we
broke it.
Yeah, we
and
broke
they're killing
prophecy
us
and
off
they're-
until we're down to 5.
Yeah.
Shit!
They wouldn't do that.
Shit! They would absolutely do that.
Yeah.
Do a perception check based on sound.
Cats have good ears.
Nope, not for you. What is it?
19.
19.
Damn.
You hear a gunshot.
What? Pendleton's back! And a wild goblin
Pendleton's
appears.
coming to our aid. Ahead of us is Pendleton.
Oh god.
Wouldn't that
As
be
you
an
continue
amazing
to run in that general direction.
God.
Coming back over here towards you. You are sitting with the 3 remaining dwarves that are on your side.
We're down to 2.
Oh, 2 dwarves.
There are
that's
2.
right.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
are
only 2 doors.
And,
And-
Brutus is wearing the boots, by the way.
Yes. They're too big.
And so there's this moment you're like,
And full of dead dwarf.
what's going on? And so the dwarf looks over at you and he starts speaking something in Dwarvish to you. Obviously, he doesn't speak common. And the other one's like,
Sick.
where are our companions? They've been lost. I don't know where they were. They were with us just a moment ago.
It seems like a really bad security system.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my trademark bear shrug.
As a bear, can you sniff them out? Can you?
I'm gonna tap my sniffer.
Like, good. So roll for perception. See if you can smell anything.
Brutus also has a sniffer. Can he roll?
Oh yeah,
Double
absolutely. You can have
sniffer?
advantage on this one then.
I already had advantage.
You can roll twice then.
I
So
get advantage. both
advantage,
times?
and then just a regular roll.
Okay, so first one was a 17.
Ooh.
Yep, the 17 would be the best.
Okay, so 17 for the first one. That's you. Brutus,
Oh, he gets to roll too?
he gets to roll too.
Brutus does not have a good sniffer.
This is smelling dead dwarf.
So you guys are both, looking down the hallways. He's facing one direction. You're facing the other direction, and you're like, I think I smell something familiar. You're like, I think it's one of my party. Like, one of the party has a specific smell to them. It might be Kashara. Then again, it might.
It's either Kashara or Virgil. I know it.
It seems like it's more like Kashara. Like it's got like that cat kind of a smell to it. Like she got wet, so it's wet cat. It's got a very, it's a very specific smell, and you're like,
I dislike
that
the smell.
smells like
but
Kashara.
I like Kashara.
I think she's in that general direction. And the dog starts to smell and then yelps and looks behind it as the zombie beholder, rock goblin, whatever, is getting back up and snaps out at one of the other dwarves, grabbing it in its mouth and ripping it off the side of the cliff. And both it and that dwarf are now gone.
The rock beholder is gone?
The rock beholder and the extra dwarf that's in its mouth.
The dead rock beholder got one last one.
Dead.
Yeah, no,
Because
he's definitely coming
They
back.
have a thing.
They have a thing. Oh god, I love
they
that
have
thing.
zombie
They have
attack.
undead fortitude.
Undead
Yeah.
fortitude is
Yep.
the worst thing ever.
You never
Alright.
turn your back on an undead enemy.
On
So,
that note, we are just gonna leave.
yeah, so the last
We're-
dwarf
we're
who
going-
only speaks Dwarven,
Yeah.
because the translator is the one who took off,
He's dead. Of course he is.
and he's like,
I'm gonna put him on my back. So I'm gonna do the
Mumbling
bear
in
thing.
and you're like, I have no idea, but he's mad at me. He blames me for everything.
I'm just gonna, while he's talking, I'm gonna nod, and
Nod.
scoop and throw him on my back. He's facing the wrong direction.
Oh god.
You hear him crying as you take off in the direction of Kashara.
We hope.
Yeah.
Hope it's that wet cat, not a different
You read a
one.
lot of the Iliad in your day, Tom. You
was great.
You love Greek myths, Tom. I hate it here. God.
All right, swinging back over to the two of you guys, you can hear the noises of battle happening. Whoever is in fighting is not doing a good job. And as you keep on running forward, let's do another perception check. This one is going to be a very low roll.
They're both rolling ones now that you said that.
Oh, 18. Oh.
13.
Oh.
13. You are now deafened.
Wait, but I rolled
You
an
heard too
18.
good.
Yeah,
You
'cause
heard
too good.
What?
You
It's very low.
heard the noise as
I
well.
really can't with this. I can't. I simply cannot.
You heard it as well, but because of your armor and things like that, it didn't blow out your eardrums
Door has very hairy ears.
and very hairy ears. And so for there's a moment where you're disoriented, like because of the concussive nature of the explosion that happened in this other room is enormous.
This is so
As you
What?
hold on to your ears
No, that sounded
and
like-
run into the next room.
just
The
blew
next
up.
room, let me go ahead and move our map really quickly.
I'm gonna start sobbing.
Don't mind me, guys.
Don't
I'ma
mind
leave.
me.
It might just be you two.
Here is the next
One
room.
night, you
Oh, I like that skeleton in the middle of
I
us.
think,
Oh, yeah.
I think the
Oh,
world
that's a
would be
big
in
old
trouble.
skeleton.
As you run into this room, you find that there are the other dwarves that you guys had been fighting, or with going in here with to fight. Almost all of them are dead. Only one of them is still alive. However, there are two other people in this room that you can see. There is a very short dwarf, or not dwarf, I'm sorry. There is a very short gnome with an extremely large gun,
Oh my god.
and you
Protect-
see August.
What?
But August is wearing different clothes.
Oh! It's your fuck ass brother!
And August is carrying a big gun.
August! We thought we lost you.
What was just happening?
From
What's the context here?
from Julius's perspective, Julius was through the tunnels doing some investigations when all these stupid dwarves were coming down this hallway, making a bunch of noise that they should not have been making. As they were making all this noise, you're like, "Oh shoot! They're going to awaken these beholders." So you guys hid, as you should. And the dwarves were like, "It must be this direction!" And suddenly the beholder came out and started wreaking havoc with them. And when you saw that they were getting their butts handed to them, the two of you guys jumped into the mix because they did some good damage. But then you and your companion, Leonin, jumped into the mix, and she pulled out her enormous cannon that she's been really dying to try. As she lights this thing ablaze and shoots it, it does a lot of damage, which is a good thing. But it also does a lot of damage to her. She knocks herself unconscious as she flies backwards and lands against the wall and smashes her body against it and lands unconscious. At which point, the beholder only has a little bit of hit points left. At which point, Julius comes out and starts to shoot again. Julius is now in initiative.
What was that name again, Tom?
I mean August.
No. The other one.
I don't remember.
You don't
The name
remember.
of the
So you guys see
The what
August
fucking
and a redhead
idiots.
unconscious on the floor. All of the rest of the dwarves,
Jesus
except for one,
Christ.
are all dead except for the one, and he seems to still be sitting there trying to do his best. Let's have the three of you roll for initiatives for me.
Dirty 20.
Ho-ho.
0.
You're coming for my
Holy
0!
18.
Let's restart this again.
So we see
You see August.
August and a stranger, right?
August
And the redhead,
unconscious
yes.
stranger.
We just so happen to know August disappeared with our shape changer.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
What did Kishara roll?
oh shit.
Well, you'd be wrong.
Way to go, Kashar.
And door rolled
0.
0.
Door doesn't get a turn.
You
So
don't get a
Doris
turn
just
this
sitting this one
time.
out.
We're still catching up.
He's like, what are we doing? August, why are you here?
What happened to your clothes?
Why is Virgil a redhead?
Why are you always naked?
You changed?
August, you get to go first. Are you ready? You can hold your action as you now see these people running into the room, and they're all calling you August. August.
August.
And
Calling you
that
your
may give you
August.
some hesitation. If you're getting your you're getting your character sheet up and
Oh,
running.
my character sheet's up.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. What would August like to do?
I don't think you guys should be allowed to DM anymore. You're not allowed to talk to each other outside of the party.
What are you talking about?
It's not allowed.
My Discord is only halfway open.
Where am I, by the way?
Oh, wherever you so dang choose. I would imagine it's pretty far away.
Yeah. Is this elevated?
Yes, it is. It is definitely
Be
elevated.
up here.
Mini.
New unpainted.
Oh, is the
Looks
other
like
mini
August.
the
I have
No,
not painted
dead one?
August yet.
August.
August
March of Electric
is
Boogaloo.
August is still in prime mode, not in painted
Where do
mode.
we enter? Where do me, Kashara, and the dwarf enter the room?
Yes. I'm gonna say that you guys enter on the other side. Yes, excellent. And then
I said
actually,
one
that's
of these
perfect. That's wonderful. The one
There
that's
was
up.
2 dead bodies, right, and 1 alive.
Yes.
Okay, so we get 1.
Yes.
Oh, that's
I
right.
had one with you.
Put the other one right next to said.
What about Leonin?
Leonin. That bitch.
Who is she?
She's
She-
unconscious on the ground.
Is the artificer that we heard about that built the faulty tower in my hometown that I want to
It
gut
was
from
never
the
faulty.
inside. It was
Actually, technically, it's
faulty.
never been used.
Technically, it was
You can't
built to
call
fail.
it-
Technically, I was told it was built to fail.
Experimental
I'm going to
is what
eviscerate
Leonin
her.
would say.
I do not give a fuck. She's dead.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do have it.
She's
Yep.
dead. I just need to collect.
As you say the name
This will
August,
be Leonin.
his expression
Size accurate.
goes from like a very like okay like we're just doing this to this
What
like
happened?
look of very violent anger and like he puts this mask on, this pure silver mask with a lot of different it like comes out into multiple round protrusions and 2 very violet lenses. It's a gas mask for people, but for these guys, they don't know. And takes out this black revolver, points it at the beholder, and shoots it with a natural 20.
Whoa! Very nice. It hits.
I don't think that's
Oh,
honest.
by the way, this beholder looks different than the others.
Oh, of course it does.
Continue.
9 magical piercing damage to it.
Excellent. And it's already gotten some butts handed to it because of the other
Great
dwarves
warriors.
who lie dead before it. And Leonin's big cannon also took a big chunk out of this. Anything else that August would like to do? Next up on the list is
Yeah,
Kashara.
that's all that he has.
All right.
I only have one question.
Can Kashara get that?
Is he single?
I think August would like
Huh.
disown you.
You had me at giant black revolver. That's all I needed to know. I was okay. All right.
Back and heat.
He's back in heat. Anyways, a
Oh
mask.
yes, I never
How big
described
exactly is this
Oh
revolver?
yeah. What does he look
I never
like?
described
Is
it.
it
Other
pole
than
vaulting
August.
size?
That's all I want to know, Tom. These are the only stats. that I
Hey, the
care
Olympics.
about.
He has this black hood,
Oh my god.
black shoulder
Oh my God.
pads,
You can get there.
dark maroon colored armor.
Oh my
5
God.
feet forward.
Nobody
I
tells
know,
me
right?
Give
It's
yourself
a
the
good
point.
thing
Red,
that
the same
Virgil is not
metallic
there.
boots.
I mean, technically, I can.
Oh.
He has this black like combat like I don't know what the cloth like just the combat like cloth that goes
Ugh.
down from like the belt,
Oh yeah.
but it's like has these glowing red hexes
Ugh.
on him.
Oh.
His that would be his left arm is completely exposed except for like this biker glove on it,
Oh.
and it's complete has this massive burn going down the entire
Oh my God.
side of it.
Not well.
I think we can discount our charity
Ooh.
theory.
Roll perceptions.
And he's
Okay.
shapely. So.
The two of you
Oh
guys.
shit.
Continue.
Advantage?
His right arm is
Yeah.
fully armored and has this glowing, like, runic gauntlet on it.
So is he single?
His left horn has a large, like, chip taken out of
Oh
it,
my
where,
God.
like, their ram horns normally go back.
Yeah.
His, like, at the last section of it it just completely broken off.
I can fix him.
18.
I can fix him for sure.
Ooh,
I
you
can
see
for
it.
sure fix him.
It's a
13.
long black
Do you have
rifle.
to fix
13.
yourself?
13.
No,
You
no,
don't
no.
see it.
We got the same rules as this protection.
It's like a long
that
black
debate?
rifle
Yeah,
on his
18,
back,
13.
a sword on his side,
Oh
and
my
another revolver.
Oh my god. I'm unwell.
Sitting with him.
I'm so
The other
unwell.
thing that you guys notice is that his eyes are glowing. Blue.
Blue!
So it looks exactly like August, except his hair is...
Oh yeah, he had
broken.
like a shorter hair. August like has it.
He's wearing different clothes.
Different clothes.
That
different
August.
haircut.
What a
It's
kidder.
across the room, like
Yeah.
all you
Looks
really
exactly-
see.
How often do you look August square in the face? This is
Not
That's a
often.
very
Not-
true.
not
That
often
is-
have you made
that's a
eye
very-
contact
that
with
is-
August. Like,
Door
That's a
does
great
not make
point.
eye contact with August very much.
yeah.
I think the
Probably
first time
for
it
the
happened in the
best.
last like 2 weeks was when he turned to August and was like, "Can you find where the shark
Yeah.
is?" Like,
Yeah.
So, you could have missed these details.
Possible.
Possibly.
Yeah.
It could be. It's probably August. It looks like August. God.
So
You're
Kishara,
saying all tieflings look the same?
you've made your run, and
I can tell
now...
the difference. I talk to August all the time.
Virgil does talk to
I talk to
August.
August more than the rest of you.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mess him up.
I want
And
to
Dor is
Please don't die.
racist.
Doors
Little.
He kind of is.
You little, yeah.
So Dor would
It's on his
100% say.
And this one looks bigger
Yeah,
all
than the
tieflings
other
look
one.
the same.
Yes.
All
Slightly
humans
bigger,
look the
but
same. Oh.
the body
You'd
is
be like, They
different.
look similar.
Where the
In this
other
world,
body
it would
was
be pretty
decaying,
hard,
this
though.
body
You got,
is
like,
not
different
decaying.
like ethnicities for different.
So I probably
Species
should
and-
not
You are the
throw
first
it into
tiefling
the bill
Doors
of my
man.
claws. I will.
Then, yeah, I mean,
It's like a
Oh,
mood
axe
ring. Your,
it.
your skin changes
All right.
colors depending on how you're feeling.
Kishara pulls out her axe, starts to swing.
26
To Dor,
to hit.
tieflings do
26
look the same,
hits.
because there's only two that he's ever.
You can tell the
That's an
difference
11,
between
and I
any, like,
forgot to rage
dwarf,
again,
but
so I'm
that's it.
raging now.
Okay. Alrighty.
And then she gets another one. Oh,
And Dor, you're up.
that's shit. 14?
14 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. She's raging though.
All right.
She's done.
It's a good thing you're raging.
Yeah,
It's okay. You're extra mad now.
yeah. She's like, oh fuck, I forgot to be angry.
I'm so mad!
So mad, I forgot to be mad.
As a free thing about the environment, also, everybody can smell this smell of, well, gunpowder, obviously. But you also smell this like something like a barbecue. And you can see along the walls that it's still kind of glowing slightly. And your imaginations could tell you that some kind of a beret went off in that general direction because it's still glowing on the edges of it.
Does it smell like human flesh barbecue?
Oh no, just rocks and lots of heat. As it spins around and tries to take a big old chunk out of you, that is an 11 to hit, which I'm assuming doesn't.
It does not.
It swings around and you manage to dodge out of the way as this teeth snap closed in front of you. You realize that this thing has a lot stronger of a teeth than the other one does. However, it's just as slow as the old
I'm
one.
gonna bar my teeth at it.
It's going to try to attack once again. And even still, even worse than the one before it, it seems to try to take a step towards you, but the dwarf behind it grabs a hold of it, pulls it back, and the teeth get snapped right in front of your face.
You may have bigger teeth than me, but I have bigger anger than you!
Dor, it is now your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would like a dexterity saving throw from this beast.
Ooh.
Casting Sacred Flame.
I thought for sure it was going to be Ancient Guardians.
Ooh.
He's almost dead.
Yeah, that's not a lot of
17
fun.
is what I got.
That passes.
Ooh. The other dwarf's going to be right alongside you. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. The other dwarf takes some swings. Actually, it can't take some swings. It hasn't meet it yet. It's going to dash instead and be right on top of it.
This guy?
Yep. As it gets in front of you and says, "My lord, I will take this thing." Now it is August's turn once again, as the other dwarf also swings and seems to do some damage as well.
Do something cool, August. Like stabilize your friend.
They're just knocked unconscious. She's done this a few times before. You've seen this look. She's fine.
Wait a minute! I got this! Oh, boom!
30-20.
That's exactly how that conversation has
I
happened
love it. I love
several
it. She's
times
iconic.
before.
Yes.
And just at the moment where you would have said, "No, don't," it's too late.
Boom!
The confidence on that woman outweighs her smarts.
No.
But that's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20
Damn.
definitely hits.
Why is this asshole not in our party? What the fuck? You never miss
9 magical piercing damage.
9 damage as it
Magic
just
piercing?
smashes
magic
into
gun.
it again.
You had to be a magic gun.
It even seems to like take a step
I missed
as
that part. I heard
the
just heard
impact
big black
smashes
gun,
into
so-
it.
It's magic.
Anything else?
Stop listening to that.
It's a big black
Magic gun.
Yeah, see, I just stopped listening at Big Black Guy.
I ended that sentence with gun.
He's slowly moving down while he's like aiming, and he grabs a hold of like the hilt of the sword.
Ooh, getting ready. All right, August is moving towards the intruder. Kashara,
Yeah,
you are up.
yeah, yeah. Woo! Woo! That's a 21 to hit.
Oh,
21 to hits.
oh.
And that is 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then another. God, fucking damn it.
Almost dead. Almost gone.
15 to hit.
Who knows?
15 does not hit.
Ah!
As you smash into it again, it seems to be looking straight down on top of you, and you see these eyes as the eyes itself are much sharper than the other ones was. The other ones were kind of glassy. This
yeah.
ones are sharp.
I'm gonna stab you in the eyes!
And the eye seems to have like this crackling on the sides of it as it seems to be pouring its vision and attention all onto you.
I really hope you don't get disintegrated. I'll be so
Bring
sad.
the disintegrate. No, you can't eat on disintegration. You're not built different.
I can take it. I can take it. You can't take it. You can't take it.
I have resistance to everything.
As far as she's concerned right now, I'm sure she does.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh.
6. I need you to roll a d6 for me.
What?
Do I want? What do I want?
Why was
It
six?
just depends.
Oh,
Low
it's
number.
Six?
It's a plethora of nastiness.
1.
Ooh, 1.
What?
I need you to roll a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Hey, this is good.
So I have a -1 as my modifier.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's not good.
That's bad.
Do I get like any advantage or anything?
No, you get death.
That's the
Yeah, I
charmed
don't
person,
make
right?
it. I have
You don't.
11.
11. As these eyes seem to somewhat look lovingly and kind. It's the eyes of your Graham as she's looking straight into it.
Ah, shit. Tom,
Like,
stop
just for a
listening
moment,
to
you
Epic.
feel comfortable
Turn
and it's
Epic
just-
off. Stop.
Graham, and it says, "Come to me, my child. Come to me." And her arms are open wide, and you're like, "Of course, Graham." And you're like, just like tears up with just excitement and love as you walk willingly into the mouth of the beholder, as it's open wide, waiting to embrace you.
Beautiful.
As you walk straight into the mouth, and the mouth clamps right at the last moment, and you're woken awake with 21 points of damage as the
Ow.
What
piercing
type
of it. And you wake up and see that Graham is not there.
Is it halved? Because I'm raging.
Technically, you wouldn't be raging anymore because your rage is gone. It's all just
Yeah.
love and
Technically,
peace and,
Tom hates us.
and love. And why
I
would
like
Graham
that.
ever hurt you?
You smelled
As
warm cookies.
the teeth chomp down on top of you and have you restrained at the moment.
So you misworded that prophecy, right? It was 5 walk in, none walk out.
No, there's
Die
two. There's
here.
two.
Oh, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. 2 walk out. Everybody else
Added
dead.
two.
No one walks out with
Plus
both of their
those
legs.
Guys, that's 4.
My new character is
Door.
actually Leonin.
Oh shit! Okay.
Wouldn't that be fucking awesome?
That was what a pull
Like,
that would
if I
be.
died, I would totally roll her up and be like, yep, this is me now.
This is
Insane.
me.
Dor, you just saw the
I'm an
craziest thing.
artificer.
Yeah.
Your friend
100%.
just walked willingly, open-armed, into the mouth of a beholder as it smashes right on top of her, and her scream as she realizes she's been duped. And you see the smile on the beholder as it just enjoys.
What if
I mean, it hurt, but I'm not hurt. So.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to. My first
Would've
thought is
almost
to
killed
pull
me.
you out.
Almost.
As your
killed
body
me.
is
Always be
inside,
holding.
you can feel the tongue starting to wrap
Yeah.
around,
It's
Your
like
waist.
one arm
tightening its grip,
Is
ready
that
to
why, like,
suck
Dad
you
are, like,
in as hard as it
I'm
possibly
I'm ready to
Wet
can.
fucking
cat?
get it with my claws.
I don't know if Dor would be able to like tell. So if I were to somehow make this thing afraid, would it run away with Kashara in its mouth, or would it spit?
Oh
out?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I will not.
Kashara will go with it.
Buy a snack or a leaf.
I would like to wrestle Kashara out of its mouth.
Ooh.
Like a dog. He's like, what's in your mouth?
Precisely.
Shove it right now.
It's not for you. Do a strength saving throw.
Okay.
It's not a snack.
+2.
Oh, actually, it's not a saving throw. It's just a strength
Grapple
check.
check.
It's
Can
a
it be
grapple.
athletics?
Ooh.
Can it be contesting athletics?
Athletics, acrobatics,
I mean, that's a
athletics.
grapple,
Yes,
yeah.
go.
Yes. Okay,
Athletics.
+5, baby.
Come on. Your DC right
12.
now is
Oh.
18.
I got a 12.
You grab a hold of Kashara as half of her body is still outside, and you grab a hold of her and you start pulling as fast as you can. And you're like, the teeth are still attached.
So I do have a rules question.
Okay.
Even though I failed to rip Kashara out of the beholder's mouth, can I, for rules purposes, be counted as grappling onto Kashara? Maybe
You
it's a little
are
harder.
grappling Kashara.
Maybe it's a little harder to like pull Kashara in because Dor's just so like thick.
Yeah, that's actually a really great point. So he'll have a disadvantage because he's got to pull now her and you.
It's
like
into his
400
mouth.
pound like rock.
And I'm about to give him a sick tongue piercing, so.
Yeah.
That is my turn.
You do, however, take an additional 6 points of damage as he's ripping your body against the teeth of this thing.
Don't worry, I'll get you out.
I shall save you.
I just need to pull harder.
As I'm pulling, I'm like, August, kill it! Kill it, August!
The other dwarf also comes alongside you. My lord! And starts to swing at it. It does some more damage as it starts to wince from it.
Oh, cool. It swings. I thought it was going to pull like a shark.
August.
6 more points.
Actually, no, before we get to August, we're going to come back to Xanadar. Xanadar, you are now just kind of trotting through, smelling, trying to figure out where
Trying to find a
Kashara is.
wet
You
cat.
smell wet cat. Go ahead and roll perception for me, please. You hear the
So
dwarf on your back
19?
crying. With a 19, you're like, totally this direction. And you round a corner, and as you round the corner, you see another one of these zombie beholders dead on the ground, and you also see who but Cora sitting on top of it, a sword which looks as twice as big as she is through the eye, and she's sitting on top looking around like, okay, now what do I do?
I like
She's
the
just
idea
looking
of
around
30
on the run.
NPCs.
So
I know, God.
I
we
went
gotta
up
remember,
the side of the
Level
beholder,
6 rogue was able to do
scoop,
51
and
damage.
keep
in this
going.
thing.
That is
Excellent.
true.
You realize she's the one who smells like Kashara because she stole some of her clothes.
Oh,
How the hell did that?
Can I do a new sniff test?
she's my literal
Like,
hero.
ah, dang it. Her pouch that she has that holds all the darts is what she has on her. That's what you were smelling.
Oh.
And so
Wait,
you're
how'd
like,
she give that back to me?
she
just
gave you back
me
a
the
dart.
darts.
Oh, you
a dart.
Oh,
She's got the rest of them.
I thought she gave back the whole
Actually,
thing.
on that note, there's a bunch of darts inside of this beholder. You realize she took down this thing all by herself. There's nobody else around her, unless there's something inside the mouth of this dead beholder. But yeah, there's darts all over it, and the sword, and she hooks out the sword and just rides on her back. She's like, oh, I'm really glad you came.
So
I didn't know where anybody else was at.
I realize that she's the smell. I just sit down real hard and stop.
Angry
Bear
bear
sigh.
noises.
I let out the deepest bear sigh. Then I give her a high five.
Excellent. She high fives you back. All right. Where do we go now?
I try to sniff again.
Do a perception.
At least now.
Did we hurt you, Tom? Did we do something wrong?
What? What are you talking about?
Are we being
You guys
punished?
doing everything perfectly.
Wait, is this about the guy we eviscerated? Because that was an accident.
That was not an accident.
I had nothing to do with that!
That was glorious. I have it on tape.
Oh,
I rolled a 2. So,
Remember when we beat a guy with another guy?
you hear very distantly. You can hear Kashara screaming, "Stop pulling!" And then we're like, "Oh, she's that way."
And then I start dashing in that direction.
And so you start to move as fast as you can. It's pretty far away, but you know the general direction of it, so you start moving. coming back over towards actually the two of you guys. As you keep moving along, you're like, oh, this is nice. You eventually find a nice little broken down town, as it were. Doesn't look like anybody's there. Like it's, just a little town.
What does my navigation say we do?
Yeah.
To keep moving.
Awesome.
Past the town.
We keep moving.
Through the town.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, sure.
As you continue to walk through the town, taking your time, because there's no danger. And you keep moving, you start realizing that there are some Durgar that are in the town, and they're kind of looking through their windows at you guys. So yeah, you're just moseying.
We
as it
have
were.
safe passage, don't worry.
Okay. I'm not even a little bit worried. Okay.
Do you guys look like dwarves, or do you guys look like yourselves?
I look like me, because August can't shape change.
I would also look
Maybe you have
like
a bracelet.
me because I don't know how close.
You do.
I do
We
have
got
a
the
You
shape
do
change
have
here.
the bracelet.
Oh,
You do have the
yeah,
bracelet.
I guess
Yeah.
I completely forgot about the shape changing
Yeah.
bracelets.
I did
yeah.
too.
That's
That
right.
feels like
I
a
suppose
really
we
important
would
piece of
look
lore.
like dwarves
Oh, yeah.
because we have those on.
You can turn it off at will without
And I
removing
do
it.
look like a dwargar because of the
Because of
how-
the tiefling shit. Yeah.
I look like some weird, fucking ugly dwargar.
Ugly.
Yeah, that's true.
They're half seat.
You see
Yeah.
a Durgar come out and he starts to talk to you, but he's speaking a language you don't know. And he kind of looks confused. So we're leaving you guys there, having a combat of communication where you won't necessarily roll initiative, but you're losing the battle of
We're
communication.
losing anyway.
And we move back towards the rest of you guys. 2nd August. What would you like to do, 2nd August?
the
You
second-
have your hand on your sword and your gun trained at the beholder before you.
And the stupid fucking dwarf keep calling you your brother.
There you go. What do you want to do? What is happening?
And he's just like moseying on, taking shots.
He's just
of
like,
this.
ugh, I want to go home and finish what I was doing. God.
Awesome.
And I can't yet tell if he's an asshole or not. I don't yet know what his alignment is.
26.
Oh my God, I don't
26
care. I
hits.
still can fix him.
As these shots keep smashing into the back, and you can feel from the front hand as it keeps
Oh,
moving
Want to
forward.
do something?
Yeah.
You're gonna do something fun.
What's
I like
your
this.
damage?
Let's see. Give me a second. There's a lot to get through to get to this point.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, because you're running like 1 August. One very complicated
character
August.
in 2 places
There you
with
go.
the same sheet. For
Exactly.
sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, totally
It takes
different.
time to change the one sheet you're looking at.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the one sheet and I'm looking at the same sheet.
Then I have 2
Two
copies
separate
of
places.
same name on top,
100%.
same
Alright.
backstory.
Same backstory. Actually, yes.
Yes, up until a certain point, I bet. It's
Yeah.
the
That's
same.
8 magical piercing damage.
8 magical piercing. Excellent.
I thought I was going to do something, but the thing I had was would only be more hurtful.
Oh God.
Virgil,
Oh.
What's up?
roll a d4 for me. I want to
Oh.
see if something's going to happen.
Oh, okay.
Evens
Uh-oh.
are good. Odds are not good.
Is this
but
for us or for them?
Yeah, for them.
It's odd.
It's
Bastard.
odd. There's a moment where you can almost
Payback for
feel
you shooting me.
the mouth of the beholder opening up, but it clamps down just as the shot hits it, and it kind of surprises it slightly. But the hold is still pretty strong. Had you rolled a 2, it would have opened up and given them an opportunity. But no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So somewhere Virgil's like, I'm not sure what happened there.
Something. I feel like
I
it's
feel
somebody.
guilty for some reason.
I feel
I'm not
guilty.
sure it wasn't my fault. I'm not even there.
I'm not even there.
So yes, August has moved. Kashara, you
Yes.
are pinned with your body.
Okay, I'm
You
raging again.
feel the tongue swirling around your waist,
That's not that.
slippery, almost with barbs on it, sinking themselves slightly, trying to get the better purchase onto your cat-like body.
I'm raging again.
All right.
And I'm using my claws because I'm assuming I can't swing an axe in this mouth.
Oh yeah. You still have hold of your
So-
axe, but
So I'm just gonna give it a new tongue piercing is what I'm gonna do.
New tongue piercing.
excellent.
That's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
5 plus 5, so that's 10 slashing damage.
Ooh, okay.
And then I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 14.
14 does not hit.
But it's the tongue. I feel like the tongue would be more vulnerable than
That
the
is
Roll
true.
your
barrier.
Okay, I'll tell you what. let's
Does it
see.
have natural
Roll
armor?
a d4. If you roll even, then that means your hand is inside the mouth, which means you can attack the tongue. If
Yes,
it's an
even.
oh, so your axe hand is inside, so you're kind of like sideways, and so you just start smashing whatever you possibly can inside
So
the
I'm just
mouth
smashing with my axe?
with your axe
Okay.
inside the mouth as you smash a hold of the tongue, and you feel it loosen up. As the mouth just slightly
11
goes
points of
ajar.
slashing damage.
Two? How much is it?
11.
11 points of slashing damage as you see it scream out. Door, go ahead and do a strength check with advantage.
Well, he's not like, don't fucking eat me!
That is an 18.
18 as you get launched out of the mouth as the teeth let go of your body, and the tongue is still attached for some reason,
Oh, that's
and you
beautiful.
realize that it's been sliced off. As your body hits the ground, you are now prone, but you are no longer in its mouth as it screams and looks around.
Great.
Anything else you'd like to do prone and on the ground?
That's it?
Excellent.
Wait, no, I still have my movement, so I'm gonna stand
Or
up.
was it like you
As you jump
hold
up,
it
Yeah.
forward?
ready
Yeah, am I?
with this tongue still clinging to your body, you
Can I
are
make a
ready.
makeshift weapon and make it into a whip?
Actually, that's not too bad of an idea.
Tongue whip. The body
Got
door
barbs.
needs to stop.
I'm here for it.
Ah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Just gotta
It's
beat a
looking
monster
at
with another
you,
monster.
and the dwarf is between you guys as well. Ooh. Everybody, the three of you, meaning you and the dwarf, need to roll a Constitution?
I'm good at those.
I'm good with those.
Constitution saving throw.
Depends a lot. Which ray you're using?
I'm gonna
That's
use
just
a
the
lucky
undead
to re-roll that.
Was that?
I'm using lucky to re-roll it for a dirty 20.
I think that is a...
Ooh, good.
I mean, some
You
of them
survive?
do.
Dirty 20.
You also survive.
You survived.
It
Not...
casts thunder wave
Not you pass, you survive.
for half damage.
Yeah, right?
For half damage!
What am I supposed to
But
do?
your dwarf friends...
The dwarf that is beside you, who's run all this way alongside you, jumps in front of this ray as it smashes him, and seems like the shield seems to like smash it all around the sides of you. He is holding as hard as he can as you hear him screaming out against the pain as this necrotic damage seems to just flood his entire body.
Beautiful.
As he's just holding, and for some miraculous reason, he stands still there, alive, but barely, as he stands against this ray as it smashes his entire body. His body is like charring slightly against the necrotic damage of this, but he is still alive.
Until the second...
At which point, August.
Well, cool. It only had one attack. That's good.
Just took so much force to just necrotic vomit all over it.
Mm-hmm.
This did make me think of a question, though. Do we have any idea if the shard, the magic put into the shard that causes the reactions from the shard has to be intentional, or can it be shot in like an attack onto the shard and make the shard do the thing?
Oh, like by accident?
Yeah, so like if we were here,
Is intention important?
it has to be.
That is
yes.
an excellent
I would,
question.
Since we don't know, do we?
You don't know.
No, because I was thinking, oh, it's good we're not there because he has necrotic damage, but I realized
Wait,
don't
it's
know
the
if that would
caster.
work.
So if you did it, it would swap whoever shot the...
That's what
attack
I'm
at
wondering, if it could be used like that. Or if we should be careful to not ever do
So I
that.
got 24.
24 to hit?
Or
Excellent. And you're using your gun?
Yeah. And that's 11 damage.
As you see it scream out, taking a few steps again towards Kashar, its mouth open, the leftover part of its tongue is flapping around inside of its mouth,
gross.
and its eye seems to move slightly as it seems to close and falls to the ground dead.
I got your tongue. I got your tongue.
You are now out of combat.
I'm going to hit my dwarf friend with a Cure Wounds. So he gets 10 hit points back, just kind of like, so he's not dark. That's dark.
Yeah, he was super close.
Yeah.
He was very, very close. And this is the main dwarf that you guys have been running around with. Yes.
Okay.
And he just sits there and says, I live to fight another day.
That you do.
I thought I saw my wife and children. But not today.
Not yet. There's much more work to be
Not
done.
yet. As he kind of just closes his eyes and just
Take it
rests.
away, then. Take it
But you
away.
see, like, the metal from his armor seems to almost be fused to his body. It has been
God.
such
Okay.
a heat that he protected you guys against. There was like 57 points of damage
Oh my
You guys-
God.
that he
Zero.
that
Yeah.
he survived
Knocked all of us to zero.
and you were protected from. Yes, so he just lies there, and after a few moments, you hear this, and Xanadar comes up strong and healthy.
So yeah,
Have
Dor
no
still.
fear, Xanadar is here!
So yeah, Dor still has not gotten a look at our tiefling friend, so he's just gonna like call over his shoulder. August, where's Virgil?
He's not paying attention to you. He walks over to Kashara, who is very hurt, and takes out this other like gun-looking thing with this liquid chemical in this vial.
I agree.
He's like, "Give me your arm.
No.
Do you want to bleed out or not?"
You're not bleeding out. What are you gonna do?
That's
You
just
gonna try to kill
blood,
me?
like,
I'm not
shooting out.
bleeding
What are
out.
you talking about? Every heart beating seems to
Oh God.
I'm fine.
Yeah. I'm fine. I don't need you to kill me with your poison.
I always do this.
Like, I can use this on the gnome.
I want to see it first.
Like used or?
Yes, use.
All right.
I want to see you kill your friend before you kill me.
All right. He's gonna go, and he's going to take the arm and shoot it in.
Mm-hmm.
And Leonin heals 7 hit points.
As soon as you like sprayed into her, you shoot it into her, she wakes up and goes, "Didn't work! Is that I win? I got it, huh? I did it! That was so awesome!
Ooh, I kind of like that. I'll have what
That was
she's having.
so great! Oh, look at it. It's dead over there in the corner. I totally did it!
That's a lot. Okay.
Do I know who Virgil is, by the way?
That's a great question. No.
Thank God. Your answer was
Zero
about to scare
idea.
me.
You don't know who any of these people are.
What
But
do you
Leona's
know
like,
is that we know your brother.
Is he the one
I
that sent the
totally took
picture?
it down. If I had like gotten my like boots or something like to hold me in place, I could have done it all by myself, huh? I could totally have done it. I could have done it. I could have done it.
I healed you for 9 points.
I'm gonna work
Thank you.
on some better
He's
shoes.
so manic.
How are you
God.
looking, Kashara, after that?
I'm down 18.
Okay, you will take more help.
Who are the
I
commoners?
kind of want what she had. Do you have another
With
dose
the
of that?
commoners? I'm gonna hurt her.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
hurt
that
her.
seemed like really good.
Yes.
Or is that just how she normally is?
Yeah.
Both. This does have a tendency to cause a little bit of loopiness in the head.
Let's do it.
It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a vicious lie. It is perfect
Okay.
the way it is. It is amazing
Jeez, I wonder who built it.
the way it is. There's nothing wrong with it. I know it doesn't look very nice, but it's perfect.
You heal 5 hit points.
Does it make me feel loopy and happy?
Nope.
Oh.
No.
No, you're completely normal.
she's
Doesn't make me
and
feel
she's
low.
looking at you like with big eyes, and she's looking at you.
Is this like Adderall for someone with ADHD where it's just like mellows her out
Like
completely?
it actually balances
Yeah.
you.
She's looking at you like,
You're stable now.
and how was it?
This is morphine, by the way.
The voices have...
Microdosing morphine.
See? Perfection. And she looks back at August.
I'm sorry. I didn't meet you.
Perfection.
I'm sorry. I didn't meet you. My name is Kashara. Very
I'm
nice-
it's Leonin.
Leonin, it's very nice to meet you.
Somebody roll insight
There's-
because I can't.
You can tell she's lying even without a roll.
Thank God.
You're like, Leonin.
What you?
I-
That's what you said.
am Leonin.
Leonin, I feel like you're not being entirely truthful with us today. Can you care to elaborate on that?
Nope.
My dear friends, Editor.
Julius, Are we
This
ready to leave
person
now?
seems to not be telling the truth, but I cannot find it in myself to smash her.
Oh, I have a dog for that.
He sits down, takes the helmet off, lights up some sort of like joint,
Fantasy joint.
and he says, "To answer your question, I don't know who Virgil is. You seem to know August. I am not August."
Wait a damn minute.
Jules,
If
can we
you're,
leave?
if you're sitting down, Dor can actually get that close.
We have business, Jules. We need to leave.
I don't appreciate what you did to me. I don't feel the power of anger anymore.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
no.
It was
The
pleasant.
power of anger.
It was pleasant meeting you, but I don't like you.
She needs the rage.
Rage.
You have neutered her. Well, that's not the right word.
I told you you should work on your bedside manner, Julius. But it's okay.
I don't like you
Let's leave.
either.
You're not August.
I am amazing, and I don't need to be
I'm not
likable. I just need to be amazing.
I don't think
You
you're
know
that
August.
amazing.
What a dumb question that is. How do you know?
I'm his brother.
Oh, I'm a family man. Would you love to come with us to meet him?
No,
No.
he doesn't like me.
You have a brother?
No.
You've never told me that you had a brother.
I
Two
amend
of
my
them.
earlier statement. I can make him worse.
There's
That's
two
the
of
other
you?
one.
Statement.
I'm at the other brother.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have more than one brother?
He's the smart one. We saw him at
My
the
Jules
school.
would never lie to
I'm
me.
so sorry, Julius.
That's
I
right,
was with
you
the
didn't
dick
lie to
shits.
us.
It seems that
Exactly.
that you're not that smart. I guess
Jules, we need to leave.
I'm sorry to say that I don't trust you, and you're kind of dumb. And I just walk away.
She's a goblin,
You see
right?
this like no, she's not a
No,
goblin.
no.
She's a gnome.
Oh no!
But you see her like
I know.
eyes kind of like widen up, and she's looking up at you, and she's like,
Do you not like me?
"I love you.
Oh.
I think you're amazing.
You know
Can I
that means,
show you my cannon?"
that means so much. to
And
me.
we're leaving. We have so much.
That means so
She
much.
wants to look at my amazingly smart cannon.
You know,
Look through this big present giver right here at the opening. I know it looks large, but that's because it's got a big present in there for you.
You know,
Give me just a moment to
normally-
reload. I mean, wrap your present inside. It'll only take a moment.
normally,
Jules, I need help.
no, my dear. Normally, I would understand your feelings and frustrations because I too would have asked you to look at the other side of my axe, but I would just like to have a verbal conversation rationally about your stupidity.
You see, like her eye like twitching.
He picks up a rock, and he chucks it at Leonin with a. Oh, that's a dex save.
Yeah, she's nice. All right, let's see.
Shut the fuck up!
She fails.
How many dice did you just roll?
12 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus!
As it hits her, and she's like,
Good night.
"Thank you." You're correct. We're going to leave because I am a lady.
How did we get the worst brother?
Wow, that's probably the smartest choice you've made
It would be
today.
best.
It would be best for me to leave.
That might be
Okay,
best.
let's go. And she kind of just wanders off, and you can hear her saying like, it would have worked. It would totally have worked. It could totally work. It would have worked.
Sharna's anger's coming back.
It's okay.
Yeah, try it, bitch!
And you see her like kind of hopping her leg, like it's like physically hurting her not to turn around.
And then she's like back to her morphine, like she's kind of going into being like, I'm sorry, I did not mean that. I said, come at me, ho.
And you look back at her, and she's like both eyes are twitching. She's like, "Jules, let's go. We're gonna leave right now, because I would like to."
You're so much
And she just
handsomer than
continued.
your brother. He's kind of ugly.
Hello? Are we
think they're
looking at the
triplets.
same August? They are identical.
No, you
They
just
are
dress
identical.
better. You just dress better.
So August and Jules and
Jules.
and Leonin just leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
And nobody asked him
Goodbye.
why he was there, and I hate splitting the
Off
party.
into the distance,
Goodbye.
like the cowboys that they are.
We're gonna be like, so
And
August
we-
is not your brother. Why was he here? I don't know.
No, even if he did, he
I
wouldn't
failed
tell you. God,
Hey, he's the one that injected Kishara with morphine. She probably would have.
I cannot believe this happens all the time.
So, drugged dwarf bear.
Every time there is lore, I'm never there.
Even when it wasn't, even when it was your lord in the
I
boat.
wasn't there. Okay,
Alright.
whatever. This is fine. This is
So
fine.
there are from the 2 dwarves left.
2 dwarves.
2 dwarves.
No,
The one with
there's
me,
2
yeah.
more dwarves. I brought friends.
Oh yes,
Oh, 3 dwarves.
3 dwarves.
Total of
1
3
plus
dwarves.
the 2 that you brought.
So out of the 15 that you brought, or
Oh.
15?
Do you only have
Yeah,
one left
15.
with you?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Do you only
A
have
fifth
one?
of them
Yeah.
survived.
Oh, never
There's
mind.
3. That's
There's
it.
3 left.
But they're the
And one of
best
them is
ones.
messed up.
Yeah. How like movable is he? Can I move him?
Oh, he can walk. He
Okay.
can totally walk.
Okay.
Who is that? Tharna?
And he's not going to tell you that he can't walk.
No, of course
because
Yeah.
That's
He's-
not very dwarf.
That's
he's a
not
he's a
very
dwarf. He's a real
He's a-
dwarf.
he's a real
He's
dwarf.
a real
He's
dwarf.
not a fake.
I hear it in his grunt.
Oh yeah. He can't walk.
I mean, I got some more heals. Here, we'll
He can
just-
hobble, but
We'll cast Cure Wounds a couple times.
yeah, a few extra cure wounds make him walk straight.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll give him a cure wounds as well.
And so yeah, he's like, yeah, I got it. By the way, you have the dwarf also that doesn't speak common.
I do.
So yeah, I gave him 18. I rolled max.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice.
I give him 19
so,
because
let me rephrase.
I'm better.
I see how it is.
I mean, it took me 2 spell slots, but still.
I used 1 second level.
Yeah.
So you have Cora and the 3 dwarves.
Okay.
That's a total of 4 dwarves.
4 dwarves.
And so yeah, so you guys continue walking.
Tremendously tragic. Yeah.
All right. Let's cut back over to 2nd August. And
Actually, that's
That's
first
the original
August. That's
August.
OG
Original August.
Original August.
so at this point,
2 minutes earlier.
original August and not Thalia.
Like getting shot
Virgil.
every session. Every session.
I said Virgil.
No, you didn't.
Totally said
We'll edit it in
Virgil.
post.
Okay,
Go
it's
look
fine.
at the recording. It said Virgil.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna edit
super
it out.
important.
I won't edit it out.
Too much
That's
work.
what you call an empty threat. So yes, Virgil and August are. Let's do persuasion.
Okay.
To see if you can persuade them to understand you.
Natural 20.
Ooh. Okay, so they're getting it.
22.
Was it
22.
22? So you guys are both like really great at like charades. Like, and here we go. I wanna go that way. So what is it you're wanting to communicate to these guys?
We're like to stick with the vow of silence thing from earlier.
Okay.
Just going that direction.
So yeah, they like give you blessings and that kind of stuff. You can see them. They're like good luck on your journey. And so yeah, you kind of walk through the town. As you're walking through the town, you see that there are a few warriors, but they're not giving you guys any trouble because you look like them. In addition to that, you see that they are look a little tired. Go ahead and do a perception check to see why they're tired.
This is the wrong.
Wrong August.
Wrong August.
Other August.
Other
Which one has more perception?
I think other August does.
Other August
This is a dirty.
continues
This
to
is
be
a 21.
21.
26.
How much does
Okay.
it have?
They look like they battle on a daily basis, and so they're coming out almost begrudgingly to come and look at you guys, and they're like, okay, they're fine, and they go back to bed basically. But you get the impression that they are constantly fighting. Their armor doesn't even look. Usually, like dwarves clean their armor. It's very, very important to them. It's not even cleaned. Like they are just exhausted, and so they go back inside and they kind of rest. You make it through the town, and when you're getting to the very edge of it, you can see that one of them kind of stops you for a moment, and he's pointing in a specific direction, and he's like, don't go that way.
Is that the direction we're going?
That is definitely the direction you're supposed to be going.
Obviously, that's the direction we're going.
Your shard is pointing directly where he is pointing.
Cool.
Why not have that?
Cool.
Yeah, parallel lines.
Cool.
Is there a way similar to that area where we can like
Go around.
It's a lot more open in this section, so you could like just go in a different direction and kind of curve back around. It's not like there's like tunnels in this area.
Oh.
So do you deceive him and go in a different direction?
Yeah.
Excellent. And so he looks at you and he kind of like does some pictures in the air, kind of an idea to kind of give you an idea. It's like. And the way he's doing certain things, you're like, something is dangerous and it's that direction, don't go that direction. It's very easy to kind of get that impression of him. It's like, go that way, that's fine, go enjoy. That way, don't mess with that way. Anything you guys want to do before you continue?
Do they look like Tyrene's guys?
No, they are Durgar.
Yeah, remember that Tyrene even thinks the Durgar are like
Right.
unpure.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They're trash. They're really nice. They are
Chill
super
is.
nice.
Okay.
Like they haven't like hurt you. You look like a dwarf. He looks like a Durgar. They're treating you guys the same.
Okay. Okay. Don't go that way.
So we're going that way.
Yeah.
He kind of puts his hand on your shoulder, kind of gives it a little squeeze, like, okay, good luck. And so you guys just continue walking?
Yeah.
All right. At this point, the three of you guys, plus your entourage, make your way towards the same city.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys want to do?
Keep moving forward. We knew that there was that we'd have to pass through the Durgar town before we hit the capital, so we're on the right track.
Mm-hmm. You would have known these specific Durgars because you lived in this general area.
Mm-hmm.
And
so we would have like traded with them.
Yeah, you would have specifically traded with them. Mm-hmm. And so, let me go ahead and move you guys to this area here.
Oh, mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
We're like the outskirts of the underdark.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're smoking the moss. We might as well do some shrooms.
I mean, if we're gonna die.
There you go. Die with mushrooms.
Might as
Gotta
well.
die happy.
Yeah.
And when they see you coming through, they're like, and they come up to you, and now you speak their language, so they're like, oh, thank goodness, we haven't seen you in forever. How are you, my friend?
I am good. I was away on prayer. I've come back and everything has fallen apart.
Yes, the dangers that you fought against have returned, and they're worse. They're much stronger than they were. Much, much stronger. There's very few of us left. We know that you blocked the entrance to this area so that they wouldn't escape.
I am sorry.
But our strongholds to stop them from coming have failed. Tell me, did any of your clans survive?
I am the last war priest. I am the last.
Are you the last of your clan?
For a while, I was, but more have been inducted since everyone you knew is gone.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Koltoran lives on. I wish I was here for the monsters. I am here for the monsters that lie above. We are headed to the capital.
Oh, the capital.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to go to see Dalin?
Dalin is here?
Well, not here.
Where is he? Where is he?
He went beyond. He went to the beyond.
Can you show me?
It's very dangerous. When he went with the stranger, the stranger and him went to some place, and Dalin is there protecting. But the stranger came back and sealed the entrance. I'm not sure that he is able to be returned.
Show me anyway. I have to see him. I have to.
The monsters, though, they're much larger and they're much more powerful than they had been before. Are you sure you want to go? I mean, we owe you a great gratitude for what you've done for our village, but it is almost certain death for us all to go. If we were to die, we would die together, though. Would you go with me?
May I pray on this? Just for a moment. I need to
Yes.
ask. So Dor's gonna step away,
Okay.
and he's gonna kneel and he's going to ask. He's going to beg for guidance.
Pray long enough for a short rest.
Does it take an hour?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and say it takes an hour.
I love that.
And so yeah, you're sitting there. You're doing your prayers. Go ahead and do a religion check for me.
Because I know what Dor wants to do, but Dor needs to know what Morgan wants him to do. So religion's not that good. Plus 3 because it's an intelligence skill. Yeah, plus 3. 7.
7. Roll us a regular d20 for me.
Okay.
This is not the prayer. This is something
10.
different. 10. There's a moment, and it's just a moment, that you see Torga, your daughter, in the crowd as she's walking through the town. But it's only just for a moment. You can't glean anything really from it.
Meaning.
I mean, you can guess, but I mean, there's the message that was there for you is lost.
Do you share this with the party?
I will.
Because I have ideas.
Dor
but you
Dor
would have
will
to tell me.
Dor will go back to the party and he'll lay it out that his god is unable to reach out to him, and he knows what he should do and he knows what he wants to do, and they're two different things. So he wants his party's input.
So, can you ask questions about the stranger? Because I have a feeling that
I will. I'll ask the Durgar. Who is the stranger? Can you describe him to me?
It's human, definitely human, but much older, but younger. He was very old and wise in the ways that he spoke, but he was very young in the way of his appearance. And they start describing what he looked like. The description of him doesn't make a bit of sense. It sounds just like a normal human from a person who hasn't seen very many humans. It just sounds very, very vague. But then he talks about the sword that he ran around with, and he talks about this blade incessantly because, one, it was made of mithril. It was very, very large and very, very menacing, and it had very intricate designs in it. And as soon as he goes into all the detail about the sword is what catches your attention. It was the old prophet.
I was thinking that.
So, do you remember? Well, I'm asking you as Kashara. Does Kashara remember the journal? Because there was a journal entry specifically about this area.
Yeah.
I don't know if we got any actual details on what it was outside of the coordinates.
Morgan does not remember, but I feel like Kashara would because she poured over the journals with Pendleton that
Yeah,
one night.
it's obsessive.
So here's the question. Do you have this journal, or does she have
God
this journal?
fucking damn it, she has this journal.
Well, that's the question. You're going to roll for it. Are you ready?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey,
D4. Even you have it? Odd, she does.
Come on, baby, come on. Of course she does.
curse you, Pendleton!
Let's do a history check to see if you can remember anything. Just a flat roll.
That's a 4.
There's a moment you're like, I totally remember everything about this. It was this, and it told about this thing, and those things, and these things, and you're like, and then there was this ocean, and you're like, that's not the same story.
That's different.
Well,
Well,
it's
that
a
makes
completely
sense,
different
considering her
area.
intelligence is a 12, so...
Yeah, so you realize, that was all the information for the wrong spot. And you're like, I'll look through my journals. And you start looking, and you're like, I don't got it. Pendleton's got that journal.
Remember, the portal is behind the tiers. So, we can go where the danger is. So the whole thing was the shard. If the shard is protected. So if the prophet said the shard's protected here, then your husband is doing the protecting. We're here for the shard. We need to go see your husband no matter what. So I think that...
Dor looks visibly relieved.
I think that's where we need to go. I would support that. I'm sure those other guys have the mission out on this plane taken care of. We should go to the other side.
Okay. So I'll go to the dwarf. Split the party even further in the opposite way we thought.
They can represent you at the council.
No, we can't.
They look like dwarves.
They don't speak Dwarvish.
Oh,
They're real convincing.
don't worry. I got it covered.
Have you seen Virgil's interpretive dance? It is fabulous. It'll let you think whatever you want to think.
I mean, what else do we need to know besides the greeting you taught us? It's a pleasure to die next to you.
Wait, that's what it means?
Well, I'm just saying it back in
Saying it in Dwarvish back to Dwarf.
We appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah, as long as he shows up with that and is really nice
Oh
and
my God,
charming,
we're
yeah.
all gonna die.
It's a pleasure to die with you. Yes, yes.
The only phrase that he knows.
Yes, it
It
is.
is really a pleasure to die with you. Hello.
So, we're still in common. Now the question is... Many have died under my command today. I do not feel comfortable taking the Durgar with us.
Taking who?
The Durgar, they've offered
Oh.
to come with us. They're speaking Dwarvish, I apologize. They've offered to come with us, but I don't... Many have already died today. Today extracts a very heavy toll.
I mean, I know what it's like to lose
Oh,
your
yeah.
people, so I respect whatever decision that you make. I will fight because my life is not worth much, but their lives.
Shara,
Throw up.
Your
just
license-
know that we're here with you.
I mean,
Ex-nay on the Morbide.
I'm just saying, like,
So what Dora's gonna do is he's gonna grasp Shara's arm and the greeting. He's gonna do the "It's a pleasure to die with you" greeting.
it's a pleasure to die with you today.
It's a pleasure to die with you.
So I'm gonna go to the Durgar.
That
Okay.
should be the episode of this, or the title.
It's a pleasure to die
It's a
with
pleasure
you.
to die with you. And that will be the name of this episode. Does anyone-
I do have a favor to ask, but it is not to come with us. My warriors are injured. Can you care for them while my party goes to explore?
Of course.
Thank you.
But are you sure you will go alone?
I'm not alone. I have my companions, and I gesture to my friends.
Are the other dwarves that were here earlier, are they also with you? We saw them come in, but they seem to have taken a vow
Describe
of
the other
silence.
dwarves to me, please.
And so he explains them, and you realize that he's talking about those two. They were here.
Virgil, I'm gonna... Thank you. We have to clue my party in. Virgil and August passed through here.
Oh, they got it. They'll represent you at the council. We'll
Yeah.
take
I
care of
don't
the
think you
other
want August to represent
Evil?
you ever.
Misconstrued. We're gonna agree.
side. Yeah,
We told
yeah.
them not to go towards the direction of the rift.
Oh shit.
We told them not to go that direction.
Oh, you guys are totally in the rift too.
And they listened to us.
Happy
And we were very
family.
pleased.
Insight check that they believes that they listen to him.
Oh, yeah.
I
Roll.
have known
he
these
told
people.
me.
Maybe you would believe
They're like,
it.
I already know. They didn't.
Yeah, no,
Can I
the
do
dwarf
it?
believes 100%, but
Can
we
I
know
check
better.
in myself? I don't
If
know
you believe,
if I believe.
you
that
know
they-
these guys. They didn't listen.
Okay.
They lied.
I'm just gonna politely nod.
You don't need a metagame.
Ah, shoot. They're heading straight for that rift, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would Virgil
Like
do?
the Smurf village.
Yeah, they would go to the rift.
Everybody is super friendly.
Think of the worst decision you could make. That's what Virgil would do.
There you
Yeah.
go. What? August would... No, August wouldn't stop him.
August wouldn't
August
stop
and
him.
them were heading
August
straight
wouldn't
towards doom.
stop him.
Yeah, that's where they were going.
Alright, okay.
August would go just for the laughs.
So Dora's going to
Feel like I
exercise
just
his
see-
not
I just
sharing
have-
abilities, and he's gonna thank you for directing them off.
Yes, yes.
But we will be okay. We are very well versed and competent. We're very ready for what happens, and I would just
Very well.
ask that you be safe and protect my warriors.
Very well, we will. And he gives you some kind of dwarven directions, which are really quite extensive. But it's all about the rock formation and that kind of stuff. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
this is where you will be going.
Yep.
But the last thing that he says is that there's offerings that are often given. Almost like those places on the freeway where you see that someone to put up like like flowers and things for people who have died.
Okay.
It's the same idea, is that they have where the rift. You'll know it's the rift because they have offerings and things they place there in the hopes that Dahlin will accept these gifts, that he'll be able to take them.
It's about to get real sad. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's about to get real sad.
So you guys start heading off in that direction.
Yeah,
However,
they definitely went to the riff. We should definitely head to the riff.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
2 people are ahead of you,
And they're an hour ahead of us.
An
and
hour.
they're at least an hour
At
ahead.
least an
of
hour.
shit.
And we're not slow people.
you. Yeah,
Will they know to offer though? We'll see what happens. So we're gonna go to the rest of the riff, right, guys?
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So you guys start just taking off, just the 3 of you guys. Actually, I'm gonna let Cora go with you because she's completely uninjured.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, of course.
fine.
She's like,
It's more the dwarf who was with Xanadar who got a little bashed up, and then my guy
Yeah.
who got like death's door.
Yeah. So those guys the 3 are staying behind.
So yes,
Or
please
four,
help us.
sorry,
We
sorry.
need help.
Yeah, and then Cora's gonna go head off with you guys, and so you guys start heading in that general direction. His directions were extremely clear, and as you're passing through, these were the areas that you were fighting before. Like this was the battleground, was this whole area.
Yeah.
And you're remembering like the people that you lost, your friends that had been lost in these areas, your friends that had lost. And there's even a point where you cross this threshold where you realize that over here was the last place you ever saw Dahlin alive. And there's a moment where you stop and look at that spot just for a few moments and remembering his face and what it looked like when he was there. He was courageous, he was strong, he was holding the line as you were getting the others away, and that was your last moment right there. If you take one more step, who knows where that'll lead you.
Dor will take a deep breath, offer a quick prayer of like, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death type thing, and he's going to continue.
So you keep stepping forward, bravely going to where Dahlin went, and you did not. You're stepping into his steps, following where he went. And so, hour and a half ahead of you are these 2. Being led directly by the shard, never for a moment veering off course. You find yourselves at the stance of a bunch of flowers that have been long decayed at this point. Even like offerings of bread and wines and different things. The wine has long since spoiled. The food is like decayed and gone to rot. But that is the least of what you see before you. Before you, you see a slice of the veil completely open. And it is 30 feet tall
Oh, God.
It's a little more to slice. There's the whole
and
cake.
25 feet wide. And you can see clearly into the veil. And you hear the monsters running around rampant on the other side.
Don't tell me.
What does the shark say?
The shard says to go in. It gives you a clear direction as to go where to go inside the shard. Or in the veil.
I have no idea if I was there, but...
What we're looking
not
for is
there.
in there.
Of course it is.
And now it seems like this wasn't the safest of the options to choose from.
Well,
Sure hope August doesn't kill your husband.
we don't know what he looks like. You wouldn't care anyway.
That is true. If that happens, I think I
We
would have to
never saw
retire
the
Dor to
fa-
stop PvP.
We never saw the face of the person using the shard to do sacrifices, did we?
That would be
Nope.
very sad if that was
That
you.
would be so
You
fucked
saw
up.
the shoes.
We saw shoes.
And the shoes had
Was your
the
husband very particular
tears
about
of
nice
Tyrene
shoes?
Yeah.
adorned on them.
We were poor.
And we've never seen
Stonemason.
fake
He was a
Tyrene,
stonemason.
have we?
No,
It's
no.
just-
Actually,
No,
you
the
have.
statues.
Oh, we did see the statues.
You saw the
and
statues.
they looked like Tyrene.
Yeah.
So you saw the original statues outside.
Yeah.
So you know what original Tyrene looks like.
Yes.
Dor would have said he looks very similar.
He looks
Yes.
similar.
And then when you saw the usurper Tyrene,
Yeah.
you saw pictures of him,
Okay.
like not necessarily wanted poster, but like propaganda kind
Yeah,
of posters.
yeah.
And it looks very, very similar, extremely similar. It's like only like a few features that are off. But it's like, if like from a distance, oh, that's totally Tyrene.
Right. We've never seen the real one.
But you know what it looks like, the real one, and you know
Yes.
what the super looks like.
Yes.
But you have no idea
But we don't know what
Dallin looks like.
Dallin looks like. Okay.
Dallin does not look like
No,
those
no, no.
guys.
He's much more handsome.
Much more
He's much
handsome.
more handsome.
I'm totally not evil right now.
Oh, yeah.
In a rugged stonemason.
There is one distinguishing mark that you would know, but you wouldn't necessarily know to check for.
I know what it is.
Oh, isn't it the...
You do know what it is.
shoulder thing.
It's the shoulder tattoo,
Crest,
has the
yeah.
same crest as him.
Yeah.
And they're the only two in existence who
That
have
have
that
that.
tattoo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, probably like sometime soon that
Wolverine.
Grandma will.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she will soon.
But
But she actually has to have you there
Yeah.
present in order
Yeah.
to pass it.
Okay.
Well. Fuck it, I guess. Let's go.
He keeps walking.
Into the veil you walk. And as you do, the entirety of what you were looking at completely shifts from that shade of natural luminescence from the mushrooms and from the stones. Bright seem to fade into a deep and sinister red as you walk into the veil. Even inside of a mountain, somehow, everything seems to have a tinge of red as you continue to walk.
Roger, like, almost reflexively grabs his scar and starts pressing on it.
And from almost the other side of this world, you feel a press also onto it. Just to reassure me, I'm still here. Wherever you are, you're still here. We're still connected. And I'm thinking of you.
From your wife.
Mhm.
This is ironically the closest we've been since she left.
Yeah, seriously.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Coming back towards you guys are strongly, confidently walking forward. I would imagine Dora has like a tear in his eyes as
Yeah.
he's thinking about his family that's been lost, his friends have been lost. But he's gonna find. He is going to find Dallin. No matter what it takes. He has that determination.
Xanadar sees him struggling and just puts a hand on his shoulder as we're walking.
Are
Doesn't
you-
say anything, just quiet companionship.
Are you Manadar or Baradar?
I am Manadar right now.
Dora,
Oh, I'm not
Dora
a dwarf
appreciates
anymore.
that. Kind of like,
Nice.
yeah. We don't need to
he
be
eases
dwarves
up a
anymore,
little
I
bit
don't
as
think.
he walks. So
Good.
he appreciates that.
Clear across on the other side of this world, we take a small picture of what Pendleton is actually going through.
Oh, God.
She is slowly pressing her hand against the
Sorry.
scar, singing her song of protection as the bubble surrounds her, as she cries and just slowly, tremblingly presses her hand against the scar that you both share, doing her best to move her hand as slowly and as confidently as she can as it zooms out and you hear the sound of this pummeling, smashing on top of this bubble, protecting her as this large giant has found her and is doing its best to crack the egg that she is trembling inside of, still singing, waiting for it to leave. And at that, we'll end tonight
No.
and see what happens.
No. I can't.
And thus ends tonight's story. We can't wait for next week to see what happens.
It's not at all how I thought that would go.
Why make plans, guys? They're overrated.
Yeah, who needs playing?
We had a lot of plans going into this episode.
We did. I had
Yeah.
I had a whole plan. I had planned out what I was gonna say. Out the window. Gone.
Hey, no, we're still holding on to it.
Unless he dies. Unless
It's
Dora
still coming.
dies.
Which is a possibility.
Mhm.
But there's some great things here, right? So, Pendleton's
Don't,
alive.
There are two great things in the veil. Pendleton and my husband.
That's right.
For now.
Who may or may not still be very
I'll take
alive
Pendleton's word
on
for
the
great
other
things.
side. As, yeah.
Yeah, and the two worst members of this party an hour ahead of everybody else. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yes.
Hour and a half.
Which
Hour and a half.
Which is an hour and a half ahead. ahead.
And we don't know that they're
And
following.
That
These
really makes
guys
me
don't
so
know anything
sad.
past that veil. They know how to get to the veil.
Yeah.
But past that, they don't have a direction.
No, because they don't have the shard. Because
They don't have the shard.
We'll have to
So
figure
the
it out.
two people who have the most questionable motives, we're going to be able to see what makes happen first. So I can't wait to see what happens. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be wonderful. Can't wait to see you guys next time. See ya.
Hi!